Yo, what's going on? My name is Trina, I'm the Mynameischyna voice, and we're back for another stream. Like, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells. Shout out to Instagram if you're locked in. We're streaming on YouTube. The best experience is to hop across to YouTube and you'll be able to see it. So we're gonna get straight into it. Shout out to Bobby Kasanga, Big Eagle Media. We did a wrap up of the year's wrap up. So I did my wrap up yesterday. And I just went through some of the things that we covered throughout the year. But then we also sat down with Big Eagle Media, Bobby Kasanga, and we did a wrap up with alongside some other content creators that was there. Shout out to Justo, shout out to Pinky Notes, Trina, Annie, just those loads of content creators that came out, and we sat down and we went through some of the most viral topics of the year. We went through some of the incidents in the culture and the scene. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get straight into it, but let me quickly, first of all, let me just show you. This is just a post from Bobby's page, and it just essentially just shows you kind of what it was about. So this is some of the content creators that link up. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's get into this. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year, man! Happy New Year.
Yeah, with his 24 hours and his nonchalant life with his no fixer bone has lost it.
Hi, I'm your girl, honestly, Trina, and this is Rewind 2025.
Hey,
My name is Justo, and this is Rewind 2025.
Hey guys, this is LA Cartier, and this is the Rewind of 2025.
Yo, it's the Kelso show. This is Rewind 25.
Good people, I'm Dami from This Can't Come Out, and this is Rewind 2025.
Hi, my name's Nene, and I am the host of Rich and Truth podcast. Welcome to Rewind 2025.
I am Peachie Suzie, and this is the Rewind 2025.
This is Justo, Rewind 2025. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Annie, and this is Rewind 2025.
I'm Dominic, a big nose 5-star black sheep, but it's 2025 Rewind.
My name's Adrian Fort. This is Rewind 2025.
I'm Riddler. This is Rewind 2025.
My name is Chan, I'm the Mynameischyna's voice, and this is the Rewind 2025. Hey, come on. You got to save the best to last, innit? You got to save the best to last. Got to just bring it in. So yeah, so this is the Rewind 2025. So we're going to go through some of the topics that that move the culture forward. Listen, the biggest moments haven't come from music in last year. The biggest moments came from podcasting. Let's keep it 100%. The moments that moved the culture, the things that kept you guys interesting did not come from it didn't come from music. It came from content creators. And that's just, if you keep it 100, that's where it came from. It came from content creators. So I think by us going through it, especially the content creators going through it, it gives you a chance to kind of, put something on it. But the biggest moments did not come from music. They did not come from music. They came from, content creators. And we're going to show you where they came from. So that's the whole idea of this Rewind, is to kind of remind people of the kind of the year that we have, and to put some context into things, you get me, to put some much needed context into things. My name is Trina, guys. Pick up everyone that's been locked into the streams last night, locked into tonight as well. We're going to quickly just get through this. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quickly get through this. Yeah, so this is it. Let's start it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is the Rewind 2025 Big Eagle Media. Let's go.
Hi, my name's Nene, and I am the host of Rich and Truth podcast.
I'm Dami from This Can't Come Out. This is Justo.
I am Peachie Suzie.
Hi, I'm your girl, honestly, Trina.
Hi, I'm Annie.
My name is Chan, I'm the Mynameischyna's voice.
My name's Adrian Fort.
I'm Riddler.
Yo, it's the Kelso show.
Hi, my name is Justo.
This is LA Cartier, and this is the Rewind of 2025.
tragic, man, all around tragic, because obviously it's Gets, and his life and career has just been thrown away, especially when he was like just on that cusp of getting to that next level of elevation. But I feel like it's just, yeah, and there's no coming back from it. I think that there's a lot of things that he did wrong following the situation that could have made it a little bit less of how bad it actually was. So yeah, man, fucked up. He deserves to face justice. And I'm glad he pleaded guilty, because if he would have put that family through a trial after all of that, that would have been 10 times more insane.
Very hard to talk about, but I think that we all have to be responsible for our decisions that we make, and that's all I've got to say.
Yeah. Where do we start? I don't even know where to start, bro. It's, first of all, RIP to the young guy that lost his life that day. I don't condone any drink driving at all on any level. So it's a sad situation. Two people have lost really their lives in two scenarios. Obviously, Gets was.
So, yeah, so far I'm gonna say big up everyone that's on the panel, because so far I would think they're kind of saying what yeah, they're keeping it real and no one's really trying to make any excuses. And this is one of the things I didn't like about the industry. There was a lot of people were trying to figure out excuses for why Gets could have licked a guy down and left him there. And it just showed at that point the industry was split in two. And that's what we spoke about, the reset. Certain people wanted to hold Gets accountable for what he did. And then other people, they were trying to figure out all reasons. Like, do you get me? But all I'm going to say is this. Just look at what's happened to Anthony Joshua, yeah? And RIP Lats and Cena. Just look at what's recently happened, right? Look how everyone feels, and to the point of where they want to charge the driver. But you guys were trying to figure out excuses to why Gets allegedly licked down the guy and left him there. So the fact that the other people on the panel and the content creators here kind of are having a similar sentiment. Yeah, I kind of rate that still, because I didn't want to have to look back and start cussing straight away. So big up everyone.
Irresponsible with what he was doing, but someone's lost their son.
I lost my brother at 22 months to a hit and run, so it hits me a bit differently.
This has shown me there's a big problem in the industry, and this is what we're calling about the industry reset. So it became about his career. It came about his accolades. It came about, he had all of these opportunities, but no one was talking about the young man that lost his life. People talking about, would you stop? There was all manner of excuses that people were making, but I'm going to keep it plain and simple like this. I'm a fan of Gets. We support Gets. We wanted to see Gets win. But at the end of the day, he went out there allegedly, and yeah, he hit someone and left them. Everyone makes mistakes, but to leave someone.
Oh no, so Gets. People should. Oh my God,
and that's what I said. Everyone makes mistakes, but to leave someone, I just need to figure out which one of you is going to be happy that someone does that to your brother, does that to your sister, to your mum, your father. So when everyone's trying to make excuses, if that happened to your mother, your brother, your son, your daughter, you will not have that energy. Your uncle, your nan, none of you people will have that energy. Not one of you. So when Zizi, especially someone like Zizi, when she tried to use her platform to talk rubbish to support Gets, that's only because Gets was blowing your back out. Don't be dumb. Like who can excuse? And this was before we knew what we knew. This is before we found out that he was actually being trailed from across London. He hit other vehicles. Before we knew that, we just said, raw, how can you lick a man and leave a man there and then go home and park your car around the corner, and then when the police come, you start playing silly buggers? Like, you don't need to. And if you couldn't call that out, you are hip. Like, if you couldn't simply look at that and call it out, I already know you're compromised. But I'm not compromised. All of these people trying to be compromised because they're trying to take money from the brands, and they don't want to rock the boat, and they don't want to accept people because they want to be invited to these parties. F the parties, man. Like, the youth got licked 60 foot in the air. What do you mean Gets his career? Like, what about that kid's career? He was 19. What about his whole life he had? Gets was 40, gonna be 41. Like, he had his whole life. What about the 19-year-old boy? But you want to be talking about Anthony Joshua. You guys are hypocrites. You guys are hypocrites.
This guy might have really put the big kid in it.
Do you know what? Well, he's supposed to be where he's supposed to be, isn't it? I mean, something happened, and he just has to face the consequences, unfortunately. RIP to the family who lost their son. I do feel bad for him, like, because it's unfortunate what happened. I don't think he did it on purpose, but you know, he has to just face the consequences now, unfortunately.
So that case actually happened like as soon as I moved out here. And it's a sad case. Honestly, I think he probably could have not gotten away with it, but if he didn't lie and try to like hide the car and act like he didn't know, I think he could have easily, you know, probably not have made it such a big deal. Like, yes, you hit and run. What criminal or what person is going to stay at the scene? I'm sorry, I'm not saying at the scene either. But when the cops did find him and they found the car hidden and then he lied about that, I think
people should have. Oh
Let's
my
pull that
God,
back for a
this guy
second.
might have really put the big kid in it.
Do you know what? Well, he
under attack. So for something like
the Diddy.
I'm sorry, I'm not staying at the scene either.
She said, "I'm sorry, I'm not staying at the scene either." Okay, let's talk about this. So if you hit someone, you would leave them. Are you admitting, Peachie Suzie, if you hit someone down, you would leave them? You're not staying at the scene either. Interesting. Nah, if I hit someone, I'm gonna stop. What do you mean? Like, why would you not stop? Do you understand? Hitting someone is not actually the crime. Failing to stop and report, yeah, that's a crime. Like, you could hit someone, go for like hitting someone's not the end. I'm not saying the end of the world. Don't go but hitting people, but you better stop. You better stop, because just look at what happened to Getz's life for not stopping. Yeah, you better stop. You better stop. Don't listen to these people that tell you not to stop. It's 2026. If you lick someone down, just think about Getz, where he is right now and what he's potentially facing. They haven't even hit him his sentence yet. Yeah, don't listen to this. You better stop.
But when the cops did find him and they found the car hidden and then he lied about that, I think that's where he went wrong.
Yeah, very disappointing to see that happened, especially because I heard that Getz was saved and he gave his life to Christ. And I think that let this be a reminder that when you do give your life to Christ, you have to fully surrender. You can't be lukewarm. You can't give your life to Christ and still be out in the world partying and getting drunk, because the enemy will use any avenue he can, any open door to create chaos, you know, in your life.
But one thing I did notice is that about 2 weeks before this situation happened, Getz was in an interview. I think he did like a gospel awards ceremony or something like that. And he's saying ever since he gave his life to Christ, he had been struggling. He felt like he was under attack. So for something like this to happen, it's devastating, because I could see that he was walking with his faith.
So the Diddy trial and 50 documentary, it's safe to say that Diddy is a scumbag, bro. He's a scumbag. He's a nasty piece of work. He's a scumbag. It's safe to say that with Cassie. It's safe to say that the charges against him didn't warrant. This is why he didn't get found guilty. If they went for the actual other charges, he would have got found guilty and got a longer time. Cool. Documentary. 50 Cent doing the Diddy documentary. This is someone that hates Diddy with a passion. So of course the documentary is going to come out like that. 50 Cent is the GOAT, but of course the documentary is going to come out like that. The reason why there's so much people that's kind of speaking up that they're not happy about the 50 documentary, because obviously there's certain errors in the documentary that they say is not true. There's certain people in there that's come out and said, look, I am this was me at this time, and this bit of the documentary is not true. So it's always good to have an open mind. Sometimes for me, if I was going to watch a documentary, it might be a documentary from in a space of someone that is impartial, because you're always going to get, if I had done a documentary against Ambush, just for example, you're going to get more of a biased documentary because I don't see eye to eye with Ambush. Are you with me? So obviously always look at the bigger stage, and then with the documentary, it's like, okay, if everything was so crazy, why didn't these people come out then? So that means they was keeping quiet to reach their target. Like, like, do you know what I mean? It's like you look at these things. It's like, why wasn't you saying that then? Like, you're sitting in the seat now. Did you get paid some money to sit in the seat and tell your story?
Yeah, man. And I believe Diddy killed Tupac.
Mad.
Oh, big claims. Allegedly.
No, he did it. He did it 100%. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Keefy D has no reason to lie. That guy, they were going to give him life in prison. He has to tell the complete truth, or he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. He has no reason to put Diddy in there. So yeah, man.
I think 50 knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's just trying to play against Diddy, and he's doing a good job of it. The guy who sold him the footage is out of order, but it's all about money.
Bruv, I get it, man. Your baby mum, hot showers, bro. Tragic. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna go through him still. You had to go through all your force because, you get me, baby mum got hot showered. Dark.
Now this one might get me canceled, but free Diddy. And I only say free Diddy because everybody who was in that documentary was somebody who was fired by him, someone who felt like he owes them money or whatever, but all y'all stayed around. Especially homeboy who talk about he woke up and his booty was all played in, but you stayed around for another whole year. Homegirl who said she got kidnapped and Cassie, she had to call Cassie like, come home so he could release me. Why the hell would Cassie care if you're being released?
Puffy. Let's start there. I don't know who this Diddy is. Yeah, I know Puffy. So for me, I think the outcome of the case, I think that was warranted because he wasn't charged for domestic violence. And in terms of the documentary, there's a lot of sinister things going on. And I think he was enabled by so many people, and those people need to be held accountable as well. He wouldn't be able to go on such a rampage without all these people. So even those that are in the documentary, you need to be held accountable too.
But I'm gonna keep it real. When it comes to the Diddy documentary, it's really come down to ulterior motives. Like, let's keep it real. Diddy had 50's baby mom Daphne Joy on a retainer. Was it 10 grand a month as his little concubine? And obviously that's the mother of 50's child, Sire, who he loves. He's beefing Marquise. So obviously I think that comes, that's where it really comes from.
I don't understand, yeah. Why if you got all the money in the world and you got like Cassie's a buff thing, I seen her in the real life. Sexy little thing. I don't understand why the fuck on earth, yeah, you would want her to be fucking other niggas. I'm bringing more bitches in the mix.
That's because Diddy, he's not even a cuck. He's just gotten to the point of where Diddy has done everything. Everything you could possibly think of, Diddy has done, bro, with women. Everything. Now, what Diddy's not gonna get corn material. He's gonna have his own. And this is the level of perversion he's got to. When you've had everything and had women do everything, now he's like, right, my level of power being a billionaire, I can get women to do whatever I want just for money. He hasn't forced anyone to do anything. He didn't force Cassie, like those parts where he forced Cassie in a sense, but she was choosing to be there based upon whatever she thought. Daphne Joy chose it. She signed up to an agreement, 10 grand a month, and then he'll do certain things, right? Because people want the money because they don't want to go to work. No one has to go and do no Diddy deals. But because people don't want to go to work and earn money, they want to sit around and just have a lavish lifestyle. It comes at a cost. So you're not going to go to a man, and this is what's happened. Like, a lot of people sold themselves and sold their soul because they wanted things from Diddy. This is what it comes down to. Do you get me? A lot of them people were complicit. They knew exactly what they was doing. Let's not act like that. You can go to work. No one forced you to get shit on.
You're mad. I got Diddy money. You're a madman.
Big up 50 Cent. It's my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? I like what he done. I like the fact that he brought this documentary to the forefront so everybody can see, because these are things that we used to hear. Do you know what I mean? And we didn't know how true it was. And on top of that, he kind of made me realize, yeah, man, Diddy's not that guy, man. The man took Tupac away from man, you know.
I'm grieving the Diddy that I knew. but I'm not gonna stop listening to the music that he touched and what he's contributed to R&B and hip hop.
Hey,
That's just impossible.
hey, what did you say?
One
I'm not
thing I
gonna
didn't know
listen.
is that his son Justin.
You actually watch some of the stuff.
That was crazy.
Justo, Fat Mac, own people that
actually go and watch.
Wait, what is
Remember
he
gets
say?
taken out. But we just got to remember that. True. But he was an advocate for hydration, cause business look.
and
He was cussing his son, you know, saying, yeah.
to the music that he touched and what he's contributed to
Whoa,
R&B and hip hop.
whoa, touched. You can't be saying Diddy and then touching the same word. That's just crazy. You can't be saying, oh, the music that he touched and Diddy. Come on, love. Like, it's very funny though. She don't even know she's done it. But I was like, yeah, Diddy and he touched. Yeah, that's not helping the boy.
Because that's just impossible.
One thing I didn't know is that his son Justin was in on a few of them little bad mind things that was going on, because in the documentary, I don't know if there's a spoiler alert for some people that ain't seen it, but when he went into the bathroom with an unknown man, someone bust their gun, my man walked out with his son, like Justin's there with his dad, act like nothing's happening. Even when he's pacing in the hotel before he got arrested, he's the one telling his dad, it's all right, it's going to be all right, dad. And that just shows me he has been an accomplice in a couple of the things. Or, bro, he was going out with Lori Harvey. Diddy was going out with his son's ex. What are we doing?
I think that was a good boxing match that brought back boxing for us, and it was good that it was in Tottenham. And yeah, man, it was just a good boxing match. It was the first one, especially when the dad came back. That was just legendary, because we all know how dads are with sons' relationships, and dads are with children anyway. So that was big for, I think, for the world, because it was just like, yo, the dad just come out of nowhere when we thought that he was cussing his son, you know, saying, yeah, it's my gal's new.
Big up Solo King, I see you. Happy New Year, bro. Big you up, man. Happy New Year. I hope all is well. Hope the family's well. It's free. We got 365 days again to change our life. Let's go. Hold me accountable, guys. Hold me accountable. Make sure I'm streaming. Make sure you're seeing consistent content. Hold me accountable, guys. We got 365 days to change our life. Let's go.
But then you go, he's Rastafari, and you see him just shaking his shoulder. So big up him, man.
First fight was amazing. I don't think, like Chris Eubank Jr. needed to do the second fight. And I felt like that fight, he wasn't at his best. And I kind of think that fight was kind of rigged. Can't even lie. I think that fight was 100% rigged.
Why I think Eubank won, even if he lost that match, is because Eubank Senior came out in the Cully. I'm telling you, I even did a video about it. I'm telling you, that right there, it showed support. That's why fathers are needed.
Facts.
Fathers are needed.
Fathers are needed. Big him up.
The second fight, it didn't need to be done. Obviously, you can see my man went in there, was just well done to Ben, but that fight, you can see Eubanks Jr. was not on his A game. You can see coming into the ring.
Hey, Eubank, I was rooting for Eubank, you know. Eubank he shouldn't have run it back. But the money was too much, and he just had to do it again. That last performance was nasty, man. But yeah, man, big fight. Yeah, I'm saying they made lots of bread. Congratulations to them, man, innit?
Would they do a third fight?
Fuck that, man. No one wants to watch that. Unless he has some big excuse as to why he messed up and didn't perform the first time, innit? But yeah, man, that's that. But I'll watch it though.
big up Chris Eubanks and Chris Eubanks Senior. Obviously, they had 2 matches this year, and Chris did his thing. But what I thought was really interesting, Chris Eubanks Senior, he foresaw what was happening. Just because something's been sanctioned shouldn't mean that it should be allowed. And Rix was there as well, and it was just such a...
Do you think that...
Big him up for getting to 100,000.
Moved out here, but
probably be true. But he was an advocate for. He was excited. You could see.
And unfortunately, Chris Eubanks Jr. is going through some stuff now, and I wish him a speedy recovery, and I hope that he's able to enjoy his passion in the future. I had the pleasure of meeting him in Brixton actually, and
Easy.
how he interacted with the crowd, the community, the young children. It was a sight to see. He is very open, engaging, and definitely someone of the community. So big up Chris Eubank Jr. each and every time.
Okay, all right, cool. So big up you back, because big up Sean, my sister, yeah? You know what I'm saying? So that's his sister. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it gets like that. You won, he won. Nah, you looking woo, or you don't. But yeah.
Hey, Pinky, what are you saying? It gets like that. Yeah. Bro, Pinky, what are you saying? Yeah, we got Sean, that's my sister. Hey, Pinky, seriously, you need to work on your diction, bro. You need to work on because I don't know what you're saying, and I know what everyone's saying. Like I don't I don't know what Pinky's saying. Do you know what Pinky's saying? What is Pinky saying?
It was almost written. It could not have been written better.
Wait, let's go back.
Passion in the future. I had the pleasure of meeting him in Brixton actually, and how he interacted with the crowd, the community, the young children. It was a sight to see. He is very open, engaging, and definitely someone of the community. So big up Chris Eubank Jr. each and every time.
Okay, all right, cool. So big up you back, because big up Sean, my sister, yeah? You know what I'm saying? So that's his sister. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it gets like that. You won, he won. Nah, you looking woo, or you don't. But yeah,
this is what I'm saying. What did he say? It gets like that. You guys could do woo, where. Nah, Pinky, seriously, Pinky, what did he say? Can someone break it down to me what Pinky has said? Cause I don't know what he's saying. Let me look at the chat. Let me check the chat out. Chat gang. What did he say? Oh yeah, the chat comments. Let's check out the chat gang. Trina looking A1 solo. I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to be moving mad. But the fact that you said it, I can say it now. Hey Trina, you're looking good, Hey Trina, you're looking like some good food. Hey, someone clip this section up and run it back to me later so we can embarrass Trina a little bit. Hey Trina, actually, furthermore, my guy, let's just run it back. Should we run it back? Hey, Solo, should we run it back? Hey, Solo, my guy, should we run it back? Just for context, let's run it back, just for context.
But what I thought was really interesting, Chris Eubanks Sr., he foresaw what was happening. Just because something's been sanctioned shouldn't mean that it should be allowed. And
just because something has been sanctioned doesn't mean it needs to be allowed. I like that, Carl. Certain things are allowed, but don't mean they should be. Do you get me? You know what I mean? So I like that. Just because something is sanctioned doesn't mean it needs to be allowed. Now back to what Solo was saying. Solo was saying she looking good. Let's run it, Solo.
Unfortunately, Chris Eubanks Jr. is going through some stuff now, and I wish him a speedy recovery, and I hope that he's able to enjoy his passion in the future. I had the pleasure of meeting him in Brixton actually, and how he interacted with the crowd.
No, I'm sure he had the pleasure of meeting you. I'm sure he had the pleasure of meeting you, Trina. Don't get that twisted. Bad girl Kitty.
Community, the young children. It was a sight to see. He is very open, engaging, and definitely someone of the community. So big up Chris Eubank Jr. each and every time.
Okay, all right, cool. So big up you back, because big up Sean, my sister, yeah? You know what I'm saying? So that's his sister. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it gets like that. You won, he won.
Bro, who knows what he's saying? Hey, let me look at the comments. I can't figure out what he's saying. Yeah, she's looking A1 still fact. So we can all agree that Trina's looking good. Big up Trina. But we can also agree, what the hell is Pinky saying? Does someone know what Pinky Notes is saying? Can someone tell us what Pinky Notes is saying? Because I don't know what Pinky Notes is saying. Yo, let me see. Kamar says he said basically it's 1-1. Everyone's made P. Now they can move on and do what they need to do. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, big up Killer Cam. Hey, he said basically it's 1-1. Everyone's made P. Now they can move on and do what they need to do. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I definitely got the woo, woo, woo part. All right, cool. Everyone's busting up. Man says facts. All right, cool. We now know what Pinky Notes was saying. Ladies and gentlemen, we know what Pinky Wells was saying. They're saying he sounds mentally challenged. Bro speaking, I think he's from Congo. He must be speaking Lingala. He must be. Hey, Pinky Nose, are you speaking Lingala? Are you?
Nah, you looking, you don't. But yeah, rare. Next question.
It was almost written. It could not have been written better. He beefed his dad. His dad was like, I'm not going to be there with Junior. They spoke about it, right? He said he didn't respect how he was moving when he hit him with the egg. Do you see that egg moment? Excellent. You see what I did there? No, but seriously, extravagant. Okay, I'm going to stop. Excitement. Okay, that's the final one.
Hey, look at me. I got jokes. Look at me. I'm just dropping bare egg jokes. Come on. You know you love it. Come on. You love it, really. Don't be a hater. No one likes a hater.
But seriously, the way he slapped man with the egg, that was iconic. He drew him completely out. And when it came down to the fight, I'm going to keep it real. Ben, he was excited. You could see he just wanted to take him down, but he didn't settle in. And Eubank, it was close, but it really wasn't that close because Eubank edged that one. And it should have ended there. Okay? Right? It should have ended there. But then what happened was initially they just said, okay, cool. Was it rematch clause? They're going to fight again. And that moment, I knew it wasn't going to end the same. Now they've come around again to come and fight again. Eubank just didn't look healthy at all. And then when you see the fight, Eubank literally almost got knocked down. And like this whole rehydration cause business, look, forget about it. They've got one. Eubank's got one. Ben's got one. In reality, they need to run it back one more time. Facts. Run it back.
Charlie Kirk. Okay, so this was like a big deal in America. It was one of those things where I feel like no one really knew who Charlie Kirk was until he got assassinated, until we all saw the video. He had some, I don't want to say outrageous, but very strong views. Do I think his wife was cheating on him with the vice president? Absolutely. But other than that, rest in peace to him. It's one of those things like we wait until people die to start glorifying them and being like, oh, they're a martyr, they're this, they're that. Nobody knew who he was before he died. So next.
I think that in any circumstance, it's disgusting to bash someone that has passed and just speak evil things about them and their family. At the end of the day, he's a human being. Like I said, I don't know him. Like before he passed, I'd never heard of him, but I've seen clips since he's passed. And anything that I have seen from him has been him preaching the gospel and standing firm in his beliefs, which is something that I respect.
R.I.P. that guy, innit?
You know what? I didn't follow my man. I just heard about what happened after. Apparently, it was bare controversial. But he was an advocate for being able to have your own gun, and like he got shot and died. So rest in peace to him. It's a bit of a shame.
Well, it's ironic that he died by a gun. He was obviously an advocate for the right to bear arms, and he spoke very candidly and open about it and about how he was willing to die on those principles. And then to meet his end in the way that he did, ironic. Obviously, it's tragic. I don't think anyone deserves to die like that, especially no one deserves to die under those circumstances. But prior to his death, I was aware of Charlie Kirk. I was aware of his, some of his, I guess, philosophies. And I wasn't a fan, but nonetheless, R.I.P.
See Charlie Kirk, yeah? R.I.P. to Charlie Kirk, because he's passed away. And the way he was taken out was extremely violently, and nobody wants to. He got kids and missus, and nobody wants to see that's how their dad gets taken out or their family member gets taken out. But we just got to remember that we live in a world where people forget about people's deeds that they've done in their life. And what do I mean by that? I mean by Charlie Kirk has said a lot of, although he's they're called the alt-right Christians. So in America, they're Christians, but they're quite alt-right with some of the things that they say. He has said racially insensitive things towards black people and ethnic minorities and what have you not. So, you just got to remember that if you go back and you play some of the clips of these people in their life, you're going to understand that we probably don't have too much in common, and that RIP should probably be reserved. I'm just saying, RIP though, but people die every day.
I followed Bouncer from young, so big up Bouncer.
Achi.
I like Bouncer. No Bouncer slander will be tolerated. I like him.
What we
And
doing
he's
here?
just come into this space and he's just taken over. He's
Achi.
just taken over. He's doing his thing. And yeah, big him up.
Bouncer is a smart man. Yeah. Bouncer is life ready. Forget internet ready. He's life ready. And the reason why I say this is because I feel like people are not taking him seriously enough. And I feel like when somebody is a genius, a lot of the times they say they're mad. So I'm hearing a lot of people saying, yeah, he's nuts, he's crazy. He hasn't lost it. Although everybody's lost it, he hasn't lost it. He knows exactly what he's talking about. And I feel like people should actually listen to him.
What are we
I
doing
feel
here?
like the rise of Bouncer is a great thing. I watch him every day. Literally.
If you listen to Bouncer, if you watch the right videos, not the ones where he's going back and forth with people, if you watch the right videos, you would see that Bouncer's actually trying to help the community and fuel them with
internet
learning how to build
ready.
your own brand, then bringing down the community.
Man's
I think everyone just sees
nonchalant.
that the bringing
Aki,
part,
man's
the bringing
nonchalant.
down part, because everyone's into drama, but they don't
Hey.
actually go and watch his
Hey, wait,
video.
hold on. Man has no fixer bone. Man has no fixer bone. Man has no fixer bone. Man has no resident reside. Man's nonchalant, Aki. Man's nonchalant. Man has no fixer bone. Hey, big up Bouncer, man. I don't give a damn what you man want to say, man. Big up Bouncer, man. You're not gonna get Bouncer out of here, man. We F for Bouncer, man. We do. Like, yeah, we do, man. Do you get me? Nonchalant. Taking no prisoners. Internet ready. Achi, what we doing here?
Where he's talking about how to, make a brand, how to be disciplined, how to. People don't listen to. They only listen to the bad stuff. I listen to Bouncer for the good stuff.
I'll be honest, yeah. Me and Bouncer are roughly the same age, and I've heard his name ringing for years. Earlier it was for badness. Now it's because of his choice in career. I rate both of it. Like, he's done his thing. Like, he's elevated. He's got something. Bouncer's something special. He's got some sort of Midas touch from. He was running raves while he was in jail, parties, events, then finding little man, branding him. Do you know what I'm saying? Everything he said he's done. Like, the music, dig that. He's done his thing and he's doing his thing now.
Okay. So a lot of people before I came and moved out here were like, yeah, you should check this guy out. He moved to Dubai and, started his podcast, this and that, and this and that. I don't want to call him a glorified snitch.
Oh!
There's a lot of snitching going on that podcast. And I say,
No, wait. Let's just pull that back on 1 second. This Peachie Suzie, she be on crud, This Peachie Suzie, she be on crud. Let's pull that back.
Do you know what I'm saying? Everything he said he's done. Like, the music, dig that. He's done his thing and he's doing his thing now.
okay. So a lot of people before I came and moved out here were like, yeah, you should check this guy out. He moved to Dubai and, started his podcast, this and that, and this and that. I don't want to call him a glorified snitch, but it's a lot of snitching going on that podcast. And I say that because most of the UK stuff that I was hearing about or that I need to know about, I learned from his page. And the only problem I have with that, it's almost like you're throwing rocks and hiding your hand because you're all the way in Dubai. So of course it's kind of like, can Mandem even get there to see you?
No. Hey, she's drawing out Bouncer. She's saying, hey, listen, you're snitching and you're all the way in Dubai. So the man them can the man them even come to see you? The man them can get on a flight to Dubai, Just pay your money, pay your flight, go to Dubai, and then go link up with Bouncer and fight them in Dubai. But after you do, and they slap you in jail for 100 years, I don't want to see you guys start complaining and talking about, oh, free me, calling the government over there. Why you want to go Dubai and fight? You can go Dubai if you really want to get your man down, go to Dubai and get your man down. But if not, then shut up, man. Because the man them, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get someone, get on a plane, get one of your booters to get on a plane and go out there and go and do what you're going to go do. But if you're not going to do that, shut your mouth. All you're doing is chatting. You get me? We give you a round of applause for all you chatty patties out there. That's all you're doing. If you're not gonna get a man down, then shut your mouth. Do you get me? Get me? Bounce out. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Right, you know what? Look, the one thing about Bouncer is that at least I feel like he's becoming something that he wasn't previously, but at least he's like an academics that is willing to go to it if need be. Whereas these other guys previously, they're on the net, they don't know what can come with it, and when it happens, they're just all shocked, isn't it? So at least Bouncer seems to be aware of what the shit he's getting himself into, innit?
Do you know what? I have a love and hate, or an admiration and an irritation, I guess, when it comes to Bouncer, because obviously, you know, big up Bouncer if you know he's managed to build this platform and it's only going to grow, and he clearly has been very strategic with what he's trying to do. He's building you know, wealth through this platform. He's doing everything that he said he's going to do. Big up him for that. But I do think that some of the subjects that he engages in, like, he's just everywhere and all over the place. And I guess
I have
maybe
no
that is
fix
a part
a
of the
bone.
bigger picture and a part of the broader strategy to build his platform. So, you know, kudos to him.
We don't want to pocket watch, but Bouncer, let's keep it let's keep it real, Bouncer. You're doing like 15 to 25 bags a month. Let's not pocket watch, Bouncer. Let's not pocket watch, but let's just keep it real. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, if your man is doing 50 bags to 25 bags a month of YouTube, you're not saying nothing. I promise you that. You're not saying nothing. This is what it comes down to. It comes down to you got to figure it out. We're all here trying to figure it out, and we're all making money from YouTube. So there's tiers, there's levels to this, isn't it? And Bouncer's managed to figure it out for himself, to get me to the point of where we're having a discussion. And that, yeah, that's what you're supposed to go and do. You know, that's what you're supposed to go and do. Do you get me? So, yeah, that's what you're supposed to go and do. So, you know, that's all. I have no fix a bone. But that was definitely a wife for no fix a bone. But I don't know, man. I have no fix a bone. I have no fix a bone. Wife a bone.
Yeah, but it gets a bit annoying sometimes. So.
Congratulations. You had a very good year. Yeah, had a very good year still.
Big up Bouncer.
Hey, big
I
up
got to
Trina.
meet him at the RTM podcast show, and Bouncer's been very
Hey, Trina looking
supportive.
good. Hey, guys, drop some comments for Trina.
giving
Drop some
me
comments for Trina.
ideas around how I can improve my consistency. I think Bouncer's shown people that you are able to achieve any and everything that you want to achieve if you are consistent and dedicated. Within a matter of a year, he's made 106,000 followers, subscribers on his YouTube, and that is a feat. So big up Bouncer.
Yeah, big up Bouncer, man, for coming on the scene the way he came on the scene. He kind of changed the game. He flipped it around. Do you know what I'm saying? Big him up for getting to 100,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? Man,
big up Bouncer for that 100K.
He's definitely needed in the culture.
Yeah,
I can't say I've agreed with every way like he's reported on the way he's reported on me personally.
And what is he saying?
The way like he reported on other situation personally.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna need a Pinky Notes interpreter. So this is what we're gonna do. Whenever Pinky Notes is speaking, I'm just gonna need an interpreter because I just don't. Maybe it's me, but whenever he speaks, I don't understand what he's saying. So can somebody be our Pinky Notes interpreter? We need a Pinky Notes Lingala interpreter because whenever Pinky speaks, I'm seeing something, but I don't know what he's saying. So who's gonna be my Pinky Notes interpreter? I need a Pinky Notes. Okay, big up Kamal. He says he can translate. All right, cool. I'm gonna need you to translate. Whenever Pinky Nose talks, I'm gonna need you to translate. But let's just take it back to Trina because we all like that.
Ideas around how I can
Easy, Josh.
improve my consistency. I think Bouncer's shown people that you are able to achieve any and everything that you want to achieve if you are consistent and dedicated. Within a matter of a year, he's made 106,000 followers, subscribers on his YouTube, and that is a feat. So big up Bouncer.
Yeah, big up Bouncer, man, for coming on the scene the way he came on the scene. He kind of changed the game. He flipped it around. Do you know what I'm saying? Big him up for getting to 100,000K subscribers. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Like, he's definitely needed in the culture.
I can't say I've agreed with every way like he's reported on the way he's reported on me personally.
What's he saying?
You know what I'm saying? Or the way like he reported on other situation personally. Can I say misconstrued? Is misconstrued the right word?
No, you don't even know what it
he might have
means.
misconstrued it. Yeah, he's misconstrued it. Anyway, he might have misconstrued some shit, right?
Hey, no, Pinky is funny. No, seriously, hey, Pinky is actually funny. Pinky is actually funny. Josh says Pinky's been drinking his weed instead of smoking it. He must have been drinking the weed. He must have been drinking it. Pinky, bro, what is Pinky saying? Hey, and we got a new member. Let's shout her out, guys. You can join the memberships, man. Big up. We got a new member. Sweet Stuff became a YouTube member. Hey, sweetie, Sweet Stuff, I appreciate you. Welcome to my membership community. I'm gonna be doing more content for members and doing other stuff as well, and doing early releases for the members. So welcome to our community. I do appreciate you. So thank you very much for pulling up, guys. If you want to support the channel, you can become a member, or alternatively, you can hit us off with a one-off super chat, and that contributes to the channel and it contributes to me putting up. Because basically, I work for you guys. So I'm saying to you, a lot of you guys have me working for free. It's cool. You can enjoy it, but make sure the one thing you do is you like the video, you have your notifications turned on, so whenever I do a stream, you know exactly when I stream, and you can jump into the chat. And then when the videos are out, swipe right. YouTube has something called hype the video. It's something you can do, and it helps content creators get pushed along the algorithm. Remember, YouTube's always changing. It's always doing different things with the algorithm. So in order for us to keep, getting our content out and getting seen, we got to keep it moving, man. So I'm saying, time waits for no man or woman for that matter. Time waits for no man or woman for that matter. So, when that happens, yeah, time waits for no man or woman for that matter. But we can cook up, Time waits for no man or woman for that matter. But big up, big up for you pulling up, Sweet Stuff, yeah. Big up Sweet Stuff. Let's show. So yeah, we're gonna show Sweet Stuff some love, because Sweet Stuff joined our membership. And you know what I mean? We got to show the members love. Some of you, man, don't let the guy. This is what I'm saying. Apparently, she looks like a lighty. Big up the lighties, them, my black sisters, them. But they're going to say, oh, black women don't support me. Well, we got a black woman that's on our membership. What you know about that? What you know about that? No, you don't know nothing about that, do you? No, you don't. Because a lot of you guys are little punk ass tricks. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know nothing about that. So hold on 1 second. I'm just post up Big E. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know? They don't know nothing about that. All right, cool. Let's get back into it.
Yeah, but big him up though, because even though he's kept it, this is why I rate him, because he's kept it nonchalant. He's kept it nonchalant, and you know what it is? He's got to fix a bone. He's got no fix a bone.
Hey, he's keeping it nonchalant. He has no fixable. Hey, Pinky, all right, cool. Pinky, it's mad that I actually know what you're saying. It's mad that after everything that you said, Pinky, now is only the time that a man knows what you're actually saying. Do you get me? Do you know what I'm saying? You're saying no fixable. No fixable, but it's only now that a man, do you get me? It's only now that a man knows what you're saying, bro. No fixable. No fixable. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. No fixable. You have no fixable. We have no fixable. Why is it not connected? You're like Black Caribbean going through. No, I'm not judging your blackness. I'm not allaying the pain. I am not. That's what she does over there. I do not judge your blackness. Don't worry. You're black like you're black to
Bro.
me.
He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I respect him for his come up and how he's done what he's done and how he's doing it and how he's keep doing it.
Bouncer's had a phenomenal year. He says it himself, going from about 17,000 subscribers to over 100K. You know, the catchphrases basically being implemented into popular culture and doing it all the way from Dubai, with his updates. And then Bouncer's kind of changed the algorithm. So things have changed slightly, and Bouncer's made us all have to kind of kick up, you know, kind of, okay, what's going on right now? Because with daily updates, it went from weekly podcasts, right? You do a podcast, shoot in long form, put it into clips, right? Cool, drop that end of the week. Some people every 2 weeks. But the way content is coming out, people want daily updates. People want the content to be fresh now. So the algorithm is catering to those people who are getting out content daily. And yeah, so it's definitely changed. And Bouncer, regardless of what they want to say or not, he's definitely been someone that's been in there. And the way he calls out people and gives them the 24 hours and the all of these things, do you get me? The biggest moments from our culture have not come from music. They have come from content and podcast and content creators.
Oh my God, the session one, they got RTM out of it. I'm joking, I'm fucking around. Listen. Hear what I'm saying, yeah. Everybody's getting mad, didn't it? Yeah, everybody's getting mad. Let me tell you, look at me. Can you look at me? Can you see me? Look at me.
Happy New Year, Memsy.
So you
Shout you out, bro.
things of this or things of that. They don't really this and they're not really that. It's not that deep. It's content. When the content is content, it's all light work, man. It's all, you know what I mean? Niggas thinking that this and that and that and come on, man. Forget it.
Yo, it's too messy. You're too messy. Is it just RTM and the session? There's Kid and Chinks, there's Sinners, there's Trina, there's Bouncer now, there's Clue. There's space for everybody. I feel like there's space for everybody. Big up RTM, big up the session. There's space for everybody.
RTM versus the session. There was never RTM versus the session, you know, to be honest with you lot. It was really Justo and Spray. Do you know what I'm saying? But I guess it kind of put everybody in the middle of that kind of situation. It was really just a Justo and Spray situation. It was never an RTM versus the session.
Looking back now, we're going into 2026. How do you reflect on that whole situation? And how do you feel it could have been handled better?
Do you know what, yeah? I let my emotion and I'm a bit stubborn and ignorant sometimes. I wish I never entertained it anymore. Do you know what I mean? I wish I never put myself in that position and in that predicament. Because in all honesty, if I really deep it, I'm bigger than that. I'm way bigger than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna obviously I say my words on this thing, but let me just react to what Justo's saying. Look, I agree. Like Justo, man, I respect Justo, and I think, do you get me? Like, obviously, we work together, collaborate together, and I just think Justo, he came onto the scene, and they came onto the scene really well, and I just think they lost a little bit of sight of what the session was supposed to be doing, and it can happen in this thing, you know, especially when people try to draw you out and you're man them, and it can happen. But you just got to be careful. You just got to remember, everyone at home is watching this like EastEnders. They're watching this like entertainment, but it's your life. Everyone else is watching this like everyone is there watching this like it's entertainment, but it's entertainment from them because they're at home. This is your life. Like this is your life, but it really is your life. It's your likeness, it's your image, it's everything. Do you get me? And you got to remember, all this stuff is going to be here forever. So you just got to be aware of the image that you're putting out if that's not what you want. And I think at some point, Justo was getting tricked out of his position, and he will admit to that. You know, look what happened with the boxing fight. Like, he was supposed to fight, and he got just tricked out of his position, entertaining things he didn't really need to entertain. So yeah, but big up Justo.
Nah, do you know what I mean? But what's done is done. What can we say? Moving forward, next chapter.
First of all, big up Spray, Chronic, my RTM family. As you know, most of you wouldn't know me without RTM and Young Spray. So yeah, shout them out. Shout out the session as well. Young Ricks and Justo, Fat
And
Matt.
big up Trina.
I think it's really
Sitting
unfortunate
pretty.
what social media can do. Like, I was there when everything was fine. I was there when we had the Justo interview, and there was so much respect in the room. Ricks was there as well, and it was just such a nice environment to see, you know, them kind of respecting each other. So Spray brought Justo on, gave him a strength, and then Spray gave them a strength going on to their show as well. So to see it kind of descend into chaos, it really is upsetting for me. I don't like to see division. So I hope in 2026 we can resolve it and we can get some unity and come together to do better things.
I don't like to see it, you know. I don't like to see it because I like RTM. I feel like RTM is like, how do I put it? It's like, I like it, but I do feel like it comes across wrong a lot of the times. And I've also been on the session with Justo, so I rate the two of them. I just think they just need to be friends, to be fair.
Team RTM still. Team RTM, I've got to say Team RTM, innit? You get me? But I think it's good for the culture regardless, bro. Like, competition keeps the man them on their toes, no diddy.
Everyone's man them. Do you understand? So for a lot of these people, this is the first time they're on camera doing this, so it's a lot harder for them to react in a way which isn't the way they would normally react. But we've got to remember we're all on camera. So I just think if everybody, in regards to RTM in the session, it's just, it's friendly fire. Everyone's getting views and everyone's monetized. And as long as it stays like that, and it has, then I'm here for it, because it's just friendly back. It's entertainment, and you guys are loving it. The views say it, the comments say you guys love it. Even though you say you don't, the comments say you love it.
Listen, I like both in it. I actually know both. But guys, just stop, man. Come on, man. You two in a room will probably be more funnier if you lot put your problems aside. It would be probably a funnier room, which they have. They actually have had a one sit down, but yeah, guys, stop your qualms, man. You're too old.
Well, ironically, this is my irritation and admiration for Bouncer, because I do actually watch some of the stuff, the stuff that he posts, and I think that I learned mostly about it through Bouncer and China. But I wouldn't say that I actually went on Clue's channel.
Big you up, Bouncer and China, yeah, because you know, say I was on Elaine the Payne's neck. And why was I on Elaine the Payne's neck? First of all, just so you know, Elaine the Payne was attacking me, and I've never once attacked her once. She attacked Ginger J, attacked his brother, attacked his family. She attacked me for the Batchat episode, but I ignored her. Then she thought she could attack me. At the time, I thought we was cool on London Open TV, but then I realized he was Elaine the Payne soldier. So then she thought she could attack me again. And then that was the last straw for me. And then she thought she could attack Clue's dad. And then at that point, I was like, nah, who does this woman think she is? And I was like, right. I can't remember how many videos I got on Elaine the Payne. I think it must have been like 15 videos. I made good amount of money off Elaine the Payne. And the reason why I want to say that is because she was defaming my name, want to imply that I hate black women and all these things that they say, her and Zizi. The moment you say that is the moment where you need to be internet ready. You can clearly see I'm internet ready. I will make videos every single day, reaction videos. Then on top of the reaction videos, I will do live streams. Then on top of that, like I will put ads, my AdSense, my Google AdSense money. So I will even put ads against the videos I do, so it will even get out to even more people. Not for money, just for the fact that I'm gonna make sure I'm on your neck, and I'll do that every single day of the year. And then someone's gonna tell me I'm being a bully, but I'm gonna tell you this is what internet ready it means. It means if you start something with me, I'm gonna squeeze everything out of it to the point of where people are gonna be like, "Oh, Chai, why are you still on it? Don't tell me why I'm on it. Ask that person why they thought they could say my name. Leave me alone." People need to learn to leave me alone. I'm saying it because it's 2020. It's the first day of 2026, and I'm saying, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. and I will leave you alone. But if you decide to use my name for clout and you have any type of, remember, I'm not gonna come. People that want to mention me and you can't offer me nothing, allow me, please. It's not gonna work. But if you have some type of platform and you want to leverage your platform versus me, like Elaine or Zizi, please, by all means, enter the arena. Please, I need some new equipment. Please, 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 because I want you to know that I'm going to use this scenario and come up off it. So unless you want me to you get me, then I suggest you leave me alone. And this is my warning. So big up this sister here, because she's saying she learned it from me and Bouncer. Furthermore, let me just big up this one little, you know what I mean?
Who actually watch some of the stuff, the stuff that he posts, and I think that I learned mostly about it through Bouncer and China. But I wouldn't say that I actually went on Clue's channel to really see what he was saying. But I know that it went a bit too far, I think, on both ends. But I think that she kind of crossed the line first, and he then just, went for the all guns blazing.
I would say it was Elaine the Pain versus Clue, because she started on Clue. She went onto RTM podcast, and then she allowed herself to get taken along a narrative which she didn't know Clue, and started doing Sanjay and boycott Asians and the rest of it. And then all Clue did was, he gave us subliminal. He gave us subliminal. Talked about certain people. You got to watch who's giving you this advice and all sorts of gymnasiums. He never mentioned her name. Then she got triggered, and she decided she wanted to start calling him out of his name, speaking about his dead dad. Like, it was disgusting. I'll be honest with you. And when Clue didn't back down, she talked about my man is 6'6", he will bust your brain. Elaine, where is your 6'6" man? Oh, now we haven't seen him.
See that? Oh gosh. Listen,
hands and feet.
there are so many people on the internet with opinions.
Hey, listen, we are definitely leaving. Listen, this is just a wrap up. Okay, one thing I want to tell you is we have left Elaine the Pain in 2025. We have left Elaine in 2025. We're just doing a wrap up, innit? So we're going through, he dropped it today, New Year's wrap up. So obviously he's speaking about the things in 2025, but we have left Elaine in 2025. Trust me. Yeah, we're not focused on that this year. Do you get me? You know what I'm saying?
That it's hard. I wouldn't listen, in this game you can't be versing opposite sex. I'm just not for it. But she did call out the man's dead father. You get me? She was very disrespectful. So I understand why he went the route that he went. I don't agree with it, but but I don't agree with how she tried to do the way she went at the end. She tried to come on a very humble, you tried to match it. Like, he matched your energy, and then you've come back with this. She tried to get the people on her side, innit? And
big up this brother. I've never met this brother before, but you just got to remember, like, you don't know what a lot of people. He's saying, look, you don't go back and forth with women, innit? But he's saying at the same time, she come at his dad, innit? And he just outlining. So I like people that can look at something and they can say, look, this is not what men should be doing. Ideally, this is not where we should be going. But at the same time, look at what that person has done. This is when you're independent. This is when you're not compromised. And I don't know this man. I've never met him. We're just on the show. And he's saying, look, he doesn't like it. But at the same time, she came for his dad. So you guys have to understand what led to this. For a lot of people that, and if you can't understand that, I already know that we can't do any type of business because you already cannot be independent and you cannot call that wrong. Just like when Gets licked that youth down, I called it out straight away. People like Zizi and all these other people trying to make excuses. You are compromised. I already know your mentality. When something happens, you will try to figure out a way because you're trying to appease the people you work versus saying what's right. Standing up for what's right does not mean that you're always going to be favored. This is the thing. If you want to be liked by everybody, don't get called for this mission, because already you're going to have to be compromised. Sometimes you have to call people out, even your own people. Do you understand? And this is what people don't want to do. If you can't do that, you're compromising. This is why we said that this is the reset. This is the big reset, the industry reset. Shout out to Bouncer, Kid and Chinks. Shout out to all the man them, bro. Like, shout out to everyone that's got their own platforms that are putting out content. Shout out to King Richard. Shout out to Sinners Podcast. Shout out to everyone that is grinding, putting stuff out. Shout out to Rage. I can't go through everybody, but I'm saying we have our own platforms and you can't get us out of here. It's impossible. Because you didn't build this. Well, some of you obviously helped with the super chats and the membership, but those are the community. I'm talking about the naysayers and the people that are hating. They can't get us out of here. Oh, the man them have got mics again. Oh, I can't believe. I can't believe the man them are talking. Oh, but you didn't pay for this. You didn't wire this up. You didn't do anything. But you think that we're just sitting here talking on our phones? No, we're building whole infrastructures up here. We're building we're teaching people connections. We're teaching people streaming. We're teaching people all manner of things, technical ability. We're learning broadcasting. Like we're learning lighting. Like you don't understand what's going on here. You don't. You just look at the comments and you think. But guess what? You are the consumer. You don't do anything but consume. So you're like the people that watch EastEnders and get mad at the storylines. You get mad at the storylines because you're not a writer, so you're getting mad at what you're seeing, but you're still watching it. Do you get me? This is EastEnders for you. The only difference with EastEnders is when you make the comments, they don't see you. But with us, it's a little bit closer. Do you get me? So we are your EastEnders. Do you get me? We are Paul and Patrick Truman. You better start and Anthony Truman. You better start respecting the man them.
Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know what side you're taking. Me, I'm out of it.
I feel like that whole situation just got so out of hand, I love Elaine. I think she's hilarious. I do feel like this whole situation with like the boycotting the South Asian community, I do feel like it kind of shone her in or put her in a wrong light. And that just may be because of the way that she put certain things across. But I do understand her and I do get where she's coming from. And I just feel like the whole back and forth with her and Clue was just wild. Like, it was wild. The internet loved it, but it was wild and it's real people's lives. And yeah, it was just too messy for me.
I think that was unnecessary, but it's bringing light to both of them. So, what's it called? Silver lining on that cloud. But I don't think that was what was needed for the solution. The solution was to like big up black businesses, innit? And it's gone to a civil war within our own community, which we don't need.
You shouldn't be online arguing with women, innit? So that's just dead, innit? It's just dead that.
I'm going to speak on Elaine first because I don't really talk on stuff like this, but I don't really know the timeline, but I know that she was attacked first. I saw some of that.
No, she wasn't. No, she was not attacked first. Sorry, Kitty. Sorry, Trina. Elaine the Pain was not attacked first. She was not attacked first by black men. She was not attacked first by Clue. She was not attacked first by me. She was not attacked first by Asian people. She was attacked because she wanted to go out and say inflammatory things on the internet in a disrespectful way. She wanted to be loud, rude, and belligerent. This is why she was attacked. So it's quite easy to look at what happened afterwards versus what that person went and did. And this is what I said about in the community, you have to be willing to call out the issues the issues. And if you're not, what happens is you can have people that will end up putting us into race wars, into gender war, all manner of wars based upon their own issues with a particular person. So I have to pull you up for that, Trina, because no one started it. We was minding our own business. Then we got told that we don't support black women. We got told we hate our mothers. We got told all manner of things. And all now, I don't like. It's the biggest people that shop in the Asian shops are black women. Like, they don't want to talk about it. Stop going to the hair products. Stop going to the shops. There's bare black shops you can go to. Enfield, Tottenham, we got bare black owned shops. You can go to them. You know you can go to them. Auntie's got a shop, bare shops. But we acting like there's not shops we can go to. You can, innit? So it just got turned into something and got weaponized. And once again, black men were at the brunt of it. I don't understand why black men are always getting it, but once again, it was made about black men. Do you understand? So I F with you, Trina, but on that one, nah.
I think the message that she's been trying to promote in terms of buying black, trying to improve our community is now getting lost because of all the other factors, and maybe some is down to delivery. In terms of the Clue and the Elaine dynamic, it's gone too far. We shouldn't be at a space where we're bickering and, you know, calling people out.
Why can't all these Trina? Why can't you be pushing the movement? We can get behind a woman like Trina. A woman like Trina, we can get behind. We can get behind a woman like Trina. She's articulate. She looks good. She knows, you know what I mean? She understands the street, that dynamic. She can sit down with Young Spray and all these other people and able to navigate through that. So she knows how to handle bad man. Like, she's not going to be talking about, oh, I'm going to get man recalled and put into prison. Like, after saying to a man about, oh, you don't know about who we know, I will rifle walk across your body. Like, if you go and look at all the things that Elaine the Pain did, Clue didn't even do nothing. And all now, where's Mr. 6'6"? And for everyone that got mad about, oh, why did Clue post up a man? Are you mad? We don't. Let me tell you something. If you come at me as a woman and you go too much, I can't come at you. I'll use my words. You guys don't even like my words. You guys want to talk about, oh, it's sassy for a man to talk back to a woman. All right. Well, it's not sassy for me to bang up your man. To move to your, it's not like hands and feet. That's not sassy. That's very masculine. Do you get me? It's very masculine to move to your brother, to move to your dad. Like, do you get me? To get my YG to move to your son. And if you don't understand this, then you don't understand beef and you don't understand man them. So as a woman, stay in your feminine and do not ever get into this realm of beef, because when you do, you're going to understand that there's no rules and everything that Clue did was well within the rights. And if you don't think that's okay, then don't deal with a man that are going jail for 10 years and bear jail, man. You're not dealing with university students. You're not dealing with someone that's just done a postgraduate. You're dealing with roadman from jail. And you expect them to abide by your, what's wrong with you? It lets me know you don't have a man or a brother around you, because your man would have said, listen, babes, you know what, I support you, but you see this, you see where you're taking this down. Yeah, take it back, because I'm going to have to back it. If my sister is doing that, I'm going to have to tell my sister, yo, listen, fall back, because I'm going to be the one that's going to have to clean up this mess. If my girl is doing that, I'm going to have to tell my girl, you need to fall back, because I'm going to be the one that's going to have to clean up this mess. Do you get me? So you don't love your man, or you don't have no uncertainty about you. Then if you want to talk about you got soldiers, how are you going to have soldiers, then at the same time talking about calling the police? What type of soldiers do you have? Any man them ain't gonna co-sign trying to get a man recalled after talking bad boy and gun talk. Take it to the streets, right? So all I'm saying to everybody else is we got to use opportunities like this to show people why it's very important that people don't overdo the mark. Because once you do, no one's gonna feel sorry for you, and you've lost all the support of the man them now. None of the man them are supporting Elaine. The people that support that, it is what it is. But she's lost all that call. She's not gonna be on no more platforms no more. You can't go on RTM podcast and Winners Talk and then talk about you're gonna get a man recalled. You've lost, like, this whole, like, that's what I'm saying. 2020, it's a lesson to everybody else. So the next person that comes next, understand the man them have a lot of power. The man them have all the platforms. You're not going into women's platforms, maybe one, the aunties. The majority of platforms you're going on is the platforms made by men, only to go and tell them that black men don't help you. Could you imagine the cheek of it? Going on black men's platforms to then say black men don't help black women. Bro, the audacity. Big up Trina though, man. I F with Trina.
Taking pictures, whether it's Google pictures of people's parents' houses, I don't think it's appropriate. So yeah, I think it's descended into chaos and I don't love it at all.
Clue versus Elaine the Pain.
Oh, man. Do you know what? I think that was a bit kind of deep still. I like what Elaine was trying to do for us to support our community, but I just did not like her delivery and the things that she was saying. I think that was wrong.
Oh, he's a tramp, man. And I'm so glad that it's a shame that it's taken so long for him to actually be answerable to, allegedly, to be answerable to some of the horrific and trampy and pervy stuff that he's done to people. But I think that it also just exposes a broader kind of like theme within the industry and how major, media companies or like, the powers that be would, ignore things when it comes to certain white males who are in a position of influence and the length that they will go to conceal or suppress any allegations, because I'm sure that there's been whispers about this for years and years and years, but people were willing to override those voices that were raising concerns because it was probably mostly Black women who were affected.
Where's he hiding at now? Is he still in Nigeria? He's on the run. Westwood's on the run. He's on the run. He's on the run. He ain't coming back. He's doing Afredo.
Boy, I'm in the event space, innit? Yeah. And I remember being around 18 years old, throwing events, and Westwood being there. And what I would say was, I found it weird that this grown white man was getting wines by university students. But at the time, it looked like those girls, the girls that I saw anyway, innit? They looked like they were willing participants, isn't it?
Let me stop that. Shout out to the brother Dami. Listen, I'm about to say the same thing. I'm literally about to say the same thing. But when he said that before me, I just had to just pull up and say, look, I'm about to say the exact same thing because I said the same thing. I'm saying, look, Westwood, yeah, he's moving mad. But over the years, I've seen him in all the dances, in uni dances, private dances, and nothing but grown women wanting to go and want like man, them have seen this. I've watched this. I've watched grown women wanting Westwood. Like I've been getting into my car late, like get in the club in the carport, and grown women are jumping into his car like they want to. He's not dragging nobody in his whip. So I'm saying to you, like, he's not telling no girl to whine and twerk on him in the dance. Everyone's doing it. Do you get me? So the fact that this brother said that, yeah, bro, I clocked the exact same thing.
So if he's guilty, and I'm saying he's guilty, throw the book at him. If he's not, I just hope it's not a situation where girls are looking back at their lives and thinking, fuck, man, why did I do that? And getting regret and then just throwing things on him, innit? But from what I know of him, the guy's a legend, but hopefully those things aren't true, innit?
Tim Westwood, I think culturally we need to learn how to separate nostalgia and people's past achievements and hold people accountable. If you are actively taking advantage of young women, especially women that look like me, then you need to be held accountable.
He was one of the guys that I used to listen to a lot back in the days, but he put himself in this kind of predicament. And this is what happens when you have power and you abuse your power.
So I know Westwood personally. I think he's calm.
Oh, Annie,
I think he's
sure
all right.
you do. Wait, that's
It's
mad.
not even
Wait,
funny. It's not even a funny
wait,
situation.
wait.
Sorry.
I know Westwood personally. Then she starts laughing. Annie, how you know Westwood, Annie? Annie, how you know Westwood? Oh, Annie, how do you know Westwood? So I'm saying, I know Westwood personally. I know. Do you, Annie? Do you? Do you really? Do you really? Do you really, Annie? Do you?
I think he's all right. It's not even funny. It's not even a funny situation. Sorry, but I just laugh when I'm nervous. But I know him personally. When I was younger, I used to go to a lot of his events, and even as an older, I have been around him, and I personally have never seen him do anything mad. So what I didn't see, I can't say that I saw, or what I didn't see, I can't really speak on. Obviously, he's been charged. He hasn't been found guilty yet. If he is guilty, obviously he'll be found guilty. He'll have to go to prison. He'll have to do his time.
When it's somebody of a different color that is preying on people of a different color, especially when the fuck you're doing that when it's my color. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'd butt Westwood. We've gone Westwood Cheshire. Big up Stanner, man. Huh? The zones. Huh? You know what I'm saying? But I thought you was cool. That now I'm hearing and it's, bro, let me tell you something. I've been on the roads for so long, yeah. I know the one thing, yeah. If I get nicked, yeah, for armed robbery, or if I get nicked for a couple boxes or what, you best know that if I get nicked for shot in 2 boxes, I probably shot 100. And that's the ones I got nicked for. So how the fuck Yeah, how the fuck have you had women put up claims against you year after year after year since about the fucking 80s?
I saw black women flocking around him, like uni women flocking around Tim Westwood. They used to love Tim Westwood, whining on Tim Westwood. Like, I've seen it with my own eyes across the years in multiple dances. Young black women just surrounding Tim Westwood, loving Tim Westwood. I'm not saying that means he hasn't done anything. I'm just saying I've seen women flocking around him. Facts. I seen y'all at the unis. Freshers Week. Glocker spill. Free the spill. Man, someone told me he's got 24 years. Someone in the comments tell me, has he really got 24 years? Like, I think he's very talented. First of all, I didn't get it. Yeah, First of all, I did not get it. But then when I listened to it, him making drill classics, making drill out of classic songs. When I heard it, yeah, I was like, actually, he's got something.
I think that's a great way to express himself, as he's in prison for a very long time. I've been in prison myself, so I see it as he's just using his time wisely and trying to make the best out of his life in prison.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, that's where the key. So one, I don't feel music, and two, he seems like a very sadistic person. yeah. What he's talking.
Yeah, man, I like that guy. I can't lie, I like that guy. I like what he's doing. I like how he's doing it. I like he's using different type of old school music, creating it making it his own kind of style. I like his style. I just like the way he moves.
I'm very conflicted about Glockamole. Is it Glockamole? I think he's really talented. His content, however, as a parent, I don't like any of his content, but he is a performer. He's an entertainer. And I wish for me, and you know, no one doesn't have to listen to me, but I wish that he's able to channel his talents in another direction into maybe a different, you know, subject matter. But I think he's talented.
Trina, stop trying to censor the man.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I saw that guy, I was petrified. And part of me was a bit, forgive me, part of me was a bit happy that he was inside, isn't it? As in, like, you don't want somebody like that on the road. But that guy is mad talented. Like, I've heard all of the medleys that he's been making in it, and I fuck with Glockamole still.
I think that man is mad. There's something wrong with that guy. I love it though. I feel like it's entertainment. Like, I love it. I feel like there's something very, very wrong. Everybody's lost it. I feel like Nicki Minaj is going through something right now. I don't quite know what it is, but I feel like she's definitely going through something right now. I did see that she lost like 10 million followers in 2 days or something like that, which is brazy. She's lost it.
Nicki Minaj, yeah, she's drunk, like she's high or something. I used to hear rumors of her being on crack, but now it's confirmed. She actually is on crack. Like, I don't understand what's happening, but it's sad because they're using her as a scapegoat, and I don't think that she's conscious of that, because we all know that America's mission is not to be this massive savior to save, you know, but I know that they're obviously using that as a cover up to save Christianity, but we all know, you know, what their colonial and neo-colonial and imperialist, I think, agendas are.
Cocaine. It's cocaine, isn't it? I swear that's what everyone's saying. This is a cocaine thing. She's on that now.
You said Coke Minaj, because at the end of the day, Nicki, I just think she needs a better team around her. At this point, Nicki, you are just doing things just to do things. You're every week ranting and raving about something. Girl, stay out of Nigeria's business. They did not ask you to get in their business, and stay out of it. Now you got Trump using you as a puppet. What, are you mad that everybody started to turn on you because we see how coked out you are and how pilled up you are and how your man is robbing you? I'm sorry, but Nicki Minaj is yes, she is a great rapper, but the amount of respect that I have lost from her from all the antics of the support in Trump and again, you can support whoever you want to support, but to sit there and now
I'll stop her there. I would have voted for Trump over Kamala Harris. What the hell? This is what I'm saying. Forget identity politics. You guys tried to tell us Kamala Harris was a black woman. You know what I find interesting? People pick and choose when they want to say mixed race people are black or they're not. Half the time you're telling us they're not black. Cool. Then the other half of the time you're trying to make us include them. Kamala Harris wasn't a black woman, and she didn't prescribe herself, identify as a black woman only until when it came for time for politics. Do you understand? She identified as an Indian woman. That's what she said. She said, but you guys always want to claim people that don't want to be claimed. I don't get it. And then you want to pick and choose when mixed race people are part of the black struggle. Do you get me? So I don't like identity politics where I got to vote for someone based upon the fact they got the same skin color as me. Malcolm X would have told you not all skin folk is kinfolk. Do you get me? And the story about the fox and the wolf and the rabbit. And essentially the fox and the wolf, it describes a black politician and a white politician. Essentially, the rabbit is us. And they both are hunting the rabbit, but they both have a different way about doing it. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, they both end up with rabbit on the plate. And that is what Malcolm X taught us. But a lot of you guys just want to identify, I know women particularly, women believe that their periods and their vaginas align them. So that means because of that, they need to vote alike. No, it does not mean. So that's when they say, oh, you're being a pick me or you're not being a girl's girl. What that means is you have your own. Let me tell you something, ladies, when they're calling you a pick me or you're not a girl's girl, what that means is you have your own mind. What that means is you are an independent thinker, and they do not like that. A lot of women have hive mentality. So what that means is they have a collective mindset, which means if you go against the group, then that means that you're some type of that means you're going up against them. But no, I'm going to say to you, you are a sovereign entity. You have autonomy and sovereignty over your body and your thoughts, and no one can tell you what you need to do. And that's what men will tell you. Don't listen to women. And being a pick me is a good thing. Who wants not to be picked? Don't let them say that. All the girls saying that, they ain't even got no man. They ain't even got no man. They ain't been picked. That's why they're mad.
Giving Americans a reason to go to Nigeria and start tearing stuff up because we really know they want their resources. Wake up, sweetie.
Not really happy with Nikki there with that one there. If you want to support Donald Trump, support Donald Trump. But the certain things that Donald Trump does, yeah, we can't agree. I like Donald Trump because he shows me he shows me the type of person that he is. So at least I know who I'm dealing with. Compared to the other presidents that used to like sell this kind of image to everybody. Do you know what I mean? This fake mirror about. At least we know who we're dealing with. You know what I mean? When it comes to Donald Trump. But yeah, can't support that one there. I'm sorry. Nikki, out of it.
I saw Nikki when I was in Vegas, She's one of the sexiest bitches I've ever seen in my life. And you know what fucked me up? Let me tell you what fucked me up, Hold on. Let me tell you what fucked me up, I didn't know Nikki was that short. I wasn't ready. I didn't get the memo. Bro, I'm chilling here. I'm with Zoe, We're in the hotel, we're in the Palms, innit? We're in the hotel, we're chilling. Boom. I'm gassed about any celebrity I'm seeing. Like, see, in England, I'm seeing celebrities. Over there, I went fanboy.
Hey, where's our Pinky interpreter? Remember when I said Pinky starts going mad? I'm going to need the Pinky interpreter to type it out. We need the Pinky subtitles. Because when Pinky starts going mad again, they're calling him Drinky. When Drinky starts going mad again, I need the subtitles. Hey, who's going to give me my subtitles? Because once again, I don't know. I just start tuning out and be like, Pinky, man. Pinky, you're my guy, man, but you got to work on this diction, man. You got to work on your speech.
I'm fanboy. I went fanboy. Akon, I'm going fanboy. I went fanboy. Anyway, boom. But with the girls, it's even different. Oh my God, Amber Rose look crazy. Anyway, I'm getting beside the point. Back to Nikki. When Nikki walked in, this little thick thing, was like, compact as fuck, like, I'm like, oh my fucking God. But wait. No, let me tell you how I first saw her. So Zoe's tapped me. Zoe's like, yo, that's Nikki. I'm like, hey, Nikki, she was far. Hey, Nikki, I'm thinking this short bitch. I'm thinking it. But I'm seeing the body, I'm thinking, yo. So anyway, when I'm looking, oh my God, that's Nikki. I'm straight away, I'm got my
Hey, Jins, big up Jins. Every time Jins makes it to my stream, his name is always being used. Hey, Jins, you're about to Just stand, Ginger. Stay tuned. You're about to pull up. Ginger can't catch a break. Ginger, it's 2026. We still got your name. I'm sorry, Ginger. This is the last time. I feel like Ginger, this is gonna be the last time from last year. It was a rundown of the year. Do you get me? You were the most relevant, Ginge. Sorry, man. Ginge, you're making us money. Allow us, man. Allow us, Ginge, bro. What did I do now? You ain't done nothing now, bro. We're just wrapping up in it from last year. So you're gonna be coming up shortly because they're gonna say what they thought about your moment. But I think it's an interesting one. You want to watch it, Ginge. Like it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not as bad as you think, man. But there might be one girl you want to cook though. There might be one person you want to cook.
I got water. I had a security got me out of there. Anyway, that's what we're talking about. The point I'm making is niggas is a sexual bitch. Yeah, but
Nicky, Ginger's been keeping us all alive for a hot second. Ginger, I can't lie. You single-handedly have made a lot of money. Do you get me? Like I haven't even cooked. I'm not one. You made me a little bit of money, not as much as if you was Elaine the Pain, but I'm saying a lot of other people have done a lot of money off you, bro. Like I can't lie. Thank you, Ginger J, for feeding that algorithm. Big you up, bro. Let's go.
Nicky, baby, darling, wake the fuck up. Because you glitching the fuck out of your life. You're glitching and you're going to glitch yourself out of your position. So you're going to glitch so far. If you try and stomp your foot and stand on this ground, you're going to get so far. It's going to be so crazy.
All I've seen is Nicki Minaj speak out against the persecution of Christians and saying that no one should be persecuted for their faith, which is the same belief that I share. I don't think that people should be persecuted for their faith. And I do feel like people have the right to defend themselves.
Yeah, all of that is a very sad situation. It's one of those things where I don't even want to get biblical, but if this tells us that this is not the end of the days, Revelation, it says about war, all this other stuff will be happening, and we literally see it right in front of our eyes. So definitely praying for Palestine, Congo, Sudan, all of them.
CB getting another 28 years in jail after with his sending 15 years.
Skip.
Yeah. Genocides happening in Congo, Sudan, and Palestine.
It's just tragic, and I mean, obviously, I think that if you're a human being, you would, empathize. At the very least, empathize. But I wish that there were more influential people who were more vocal about the kind of monstrosities that are happening, and entire human groups being wiped out. Free Sudan, free Congo, free Palestine. And I hope that the world eventually ends up on the right side of history.
Nicki Minaj supporting Trump's bombing of Nigeria and them bombing Nigeria on Christmas Day.
Genocide anywhere is sad. It's heartbreaking. But also I feel like it's important for people to speak out, about it. We all know about, what's going on in places like Palestine, which I feel like get a lot of support, but I feel like places in like Congo or even Uganda we don't have as much awareness. And I feel like if you're gonna bat for one, like say if you're a supporter of, speaking up for Palestine, you should be a supporter for all that's going under, persecution. So I think that it would be good for even people that have a platform as well to speak about it, because a lot of people, like I said, they're unaware.
I think we focus so much on Palestine and Sudan and all that, yeah, but we never focus on Congo. It's like there's not really a lot of awareness on Congo. It's only of recently we're talking about Congo, but this has been going on for years and years and years. You know what I mean? Same way things has been going on in Palestine and all that, but Congo has been suffering for years.
The last 2 years before this year, I spent half of the year there and half of the year here. Our country's been at war before I was born, the whole way through till now. Probably still going to be in war after I'm dead. Sad, but the truth. the reasons of wars are disguised into a lot of different things. For the most part, it's always money related. You know what I mean? It's something to do with materials. It's something to do with something. You know what I'm saying? The power struggle or whatever. Now, and this is why I always go to the lane of black people sticking together, because I feel like this is the beginning of us reversing that whole cycle. And it's not just here, it's there, it's everywhere. It's all of us. You know what I'm saying? Palestine, I'd seen, I'm not gonna act like I'm well versed in it or whatever, because I'm not. But I know a bit. And it's evil what's happened to them, because they've had their own land basically stolen from them part by part by part, which is bits that they tried to do to Congo. But they haven't been able to like take parts of Congo like that so far. But they've taken a lot of parts of Palestine, yeah. And this is after they took them in as refugees. It's dark, it's fucked. And even the bombings and the stuff I've seen and kids and or whatever, it's horrible. People think they got fucked up lives. People think they've had horrors. People think they're oppressed or they whatever, yeah. But I'm a person that's been in a war, in a real life war. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that's seen people burn alive. I've seen, getting slapped in tires, and I've seen, let me stop there, because I'm not even trying to go too mad, yeah? But the point I'm making is this, yeah? These horrors, when they happen, they don't affect everybody the same way.
Listen, across the world, there's wars. I'm African, right? I'm Cameroonian, so obviously we actually have our own issues that we got going on in my country as well, Ambazonia, and it's you know what it is. There's always outside entities that want to find out certain militias or certain groups to push an agenda. It's always been that way. Free Palestine. I'll say free Palestine, because why would you not want to have people that are being bombed and killed not free? Of course I would. But at the same time, I'm African, I'm black. Yeah, if you want to say that. The black experience is the same all across the world. So what do I mean by that? I mean, there are black people in Palestine. You're aware of that, right? Just like there's black people in Israel. They call Afro-Israelis and Afro-Palestinians, okay? Now, if you want to do a little bit more research into how the Afro-Palestinians live and the Afro-Israelis, you're going to understand no matter where you go, black people, they still look down on you. Now, this is going to come as a surprise to some people, because they're going to be like, oh, free Palestine. But I'm going to say to you, I would put our interests first. Ambush, that's get street ready.
This situation is so mad. Like, Ambush is so talented. So to see him do something so stupid was just crazy. Like, to put himself in that situation where he can't even say it's not him is wild. Kidavelli does run up his mouth though, so maybe somebody was due to catch him. Do you get what I mean?
Ambush. I don't know, man. Ambush, he's very Ambush is very bold, man. And obviously I don't know what he done in it, but there's a video that went around, and I think that was unacceptable in the sense of it shouldn't have been a video. Just, if you're from the roads, keep it on the roads. Don't video record it. Just do your thing, call it a day.
Kidavelli, you wasn't street ready, and
street ready.
Look like they keep telling me about Kidavelli's mental health. He's got mental health issues. He's not well. Ambush took advantage of it. Okay, let's address this. So why is he continually platformed if he's not well and he has mental health? Do these people not know that he's not well? Do these people not know that he has mental health? So why do they continually platform him if they know he's not well? So they'll platform him for him to draw out people. The things he was saying about Ambush was extremely disrespectful. It was so disrespectful that I don't know how he did not know that walking along King's Cross or wherever you are, is Camden.
You chat what, get what? Ambush. I like Ambush. I don't think you should have punched them up or whatever on camera though, because it's just dry snitching. It's foolishness. Who does that? But yeah, my man said all that stuff about him, so caught him lacking, innit? If you're gonna say them type of things, you need to pattern yourself.
Transavelli.
A man call him Transavelli. If you know already, you know about his messages with the trans. That was what he's been moving mad. Transavelli, you know. I understood that one. We didn't need a Pinky Notes translator Lingala for that one. That one was straight Anglais.
Look. Yeah, what I'm saying, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Do you know what, Bobby, yeah? Bobby, are you there? Do you know what I'm saying, my brother? Yeah, obviously, I'm just like a serious type of you, and like I don't really like the way that people be talking about like this guy, like, because I actually like this kid.
Okay, he's back talking. He's doing Pinky Notes talk again. We're gonna need our Pinky Notes translator. I told you, translator in the chat. We need Pinky's going mad again. We need the Pinky Notes translator.
You know what I'm saying, my brother? Like, and obviously, like the kid is actually alright in it, and people are just trying to talk shit on his. I'm fucking about. Do you know what it is? He got duffed in. He deserved it. Fuck him. Let's move.
That's what he's doing.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
I get it. We've got a platform to express ourselves, to say what we want to say. Yeah, but sometimes it's how we say it. You know what I mean? And then if we say things and another person doesn't like what you're saying, it doesn't sit well with them, you need to be prepared for the repercussions.
Again, I don't really like the violence. I think things are going too far. I think we need to be very mindful about how we label and attack people online. I think that we need to think about people's mental health and well-being.
Ambush is one of my favorite characters in music, innit? Killer Valley is a character as well, innit? And as you know, it's funny. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's TV for me, innit? It's just enjoyable to watch.
I don't know. I feel like it just shouldn't have happened, man. I feel like it shouldn't have happened, and I feel like people need to be more aware that when they're online and they're chatting, things can catch up with them in real life. So it's a bit peak. It shouldn't have happened like that, but you get it. The streets are the streets. Ambush said he's street ready.
I'm so tired of seeing our people fighting against each other. I think that as adults and as grown people, we should do, better. We should think about the example that we're portraying onto the young ones that, look up to us. Like,
I like this woman.
They both
She's
have their
balanced.
own platform.
I like this woman. She's balanced. She's quite balanced. Yeah. These are all women that are much better representations of black women than Elaine Payne and Zizi Mills. I'm just saying. So when you're talking about black women, understand that there's more than one demographic of black women clearly, and there's lots of black women that speak extremely well. They're feminine. Do you understand? You can just they're not. There's no aggression in here. They're using their femininity, and that's all you need. That's all. Look how we was all moving for Trina, and Trina was saying things we didn't necessarily agree with, but she's entitled to have a position because she's not coming at us like that. You know what I'm saying?
In their own way, and maybe they should think about looking at using it in a positive way.
Oh, Ginger J, hey Ginger G's, hey Jay, Ginger J, look, and the woman on Backchat J. It's like you just came in at the right time, guys. We have Ginger J in the chat. And I'm going to be honest, this Ginger J moment was a crazy moment last year. It was a very crazy moment. It went viral, went worldwide. Ginger J literally became the most famous person in the world, or infamous person. Do you get me? Damn, I look good. Look at him, his love. Ginger, I can't lie. They didn't shag you with this. They got you looking. Look, they got you behind the what's that? Behind the stars, the stars, the galaxy. You're looking all ginger right now. Oh yeah, Ginger J, man. Are you ready, guys? Hit the like button if you're ready for the Ginger J. Hit the like button. Yeah. Ginger, everyone is still making money off Ginger. Ginger, I hope you feel blessed about the fact that you're letting people eat off you, blood. That's a good thing, bro. Let us get our coins, Ginger. Let us get a couple coins, dog.
Ginger J.
Ginger J. Do you know what? I feel like we should just let it go now. And I think that especially, I think we should just let it go now. I think that the backlash that he received was enough. And I think that...
the black girls are standing up. They're saying, raw. Ginger, do you remember there was a time when not one black girl would have said this? They saying, nah, he's had enough. The backlash he's received. Hey, Ginger, started off well, man. The black girls are saying, nah, allow Ginger now. Do you get me? You know what I mean? There was a stage they wanted you to die. I could be real. It's not funny. It's not funny. But there was a stage they wanted to get you out of here. So it's nice to hear what's going on. You get me? 2026, bring back Ginger J. He's already back, but 2026, he's officially making his comeback. 2026, bring back Ginger J. Yeah.
I think we've seen worse, we've heard worse, we know worse.
Big up
and we're very fickle because we kind of pick and choose where we apply our rage.
Big her up, man.
And I think I'm a bit over it now.
She sounds like she was mad before, and she's seen how mad you girls can be crashing out, and she's like, "Bro, we can't be moving to jeans like that. Not after we've seen how gal can be." So I rate her for that. Still, big up, Ginge.
I have a prediction. I would bet big money that he's gonna have a better 2026 than the 2025 that he had.
He can't come back. He's not really cancelled from anything, innit? Like, this is a fake cancellation. As in, bear man, if you're like, I've got a platform, I can put him on it. No one's gonna say anything. If he's there, he's there.
So I'm saying, like, man them, you can't be cancelled when the man them got platforms and the man them said, I'll put him on. That's it. I've got platform. Ginger that's my brother anyway, but any one of my platforms I work with or I do stuff with, at any given point, Ginger J can come on any one of them. Like, the man them will happily have him on. Like, do you understand? There's no man them, like, apart from certain people that have said certain things, that don't want Ginger J around. Like, the majority of man them want to F with Ginger J. Do you get me? So, like, that whole cancellation thing is, a few things might have happened, but in general, the general consensus is the man them F with Ginger J. Do you get me? Like, and that's what's happened. And people have seen what's happened since then. So, man, allow Ginger, man, let him cook, man. It's 2026.
So he's not really cancelled. He can do whatever he wants to do. But yeah, and I'm saying, hopefully he's learnt from this, isn't it? And not just because of the cancellation, but just knowing that some of his opinions, they're a bit mad, innit?
Oh, the little angry leprechaun, Ginger J.
Oh! No, she said the little angry leprechaun, Ginger J. Gunshot. Hey, Ginger, it's mad that she kind of looks like she could be your sister. Let's talk about this. Ginger, could you imagine if you and her got together? Imagine you got rid of Asia and then you had a baby with her blood. This is going to be the ultimate Ginger Black. This is going to be the Ginger Black. This is going to be the Ginger. You know, orange is the new black. This is Ginger is the new, orange is the new black. Ginger is the new black.
First off, I'm a black woman. So as soon as he, show your hair, show your teeth, show your missing teeth.
No, Ginger. Asha. No, she's cooking Ginger. No, Ginger, why is she so on you? Ginger, why is this thing so on you, blood? I'm a leprechaun with a pot of gold, he says. This thing's... Hey, Ginger, do you know this gal? Why is she on you so much, Ginger? Why is she on you like this? And she's Ginger too. What is going on?
How about that? I think that whole situation, first off, you don't have to down black women and start bigging up your Asian woman or whatever it is just to try to prove a point. Like, if you was mad at something she said and then tried to retract it, no, I was saying black women have beautiful hair and, you have to show your hair. Stop.
Bro, no, she's on him. Hey, Ginger, I haven't watched this. This is the first time I'm watching this. Why is she on you so much, dog? She is on you. Someone says she looks naked. No, she's black. Is she black or is she mixed race? Okay, we're gonna do this because Ginger's actually black. Ginger's actually fully black. Ginger's a mixed race. Ginger's actually fully black. She's got a deeper voice than me. Yeah, bro, she's drawing you out. I can't lie. I didn't even know I knew she said a couple things, but I didn't know she'd go in like this. She's going in. We're gonna have to watch this and play it back. To get me. Why are you going in on Ginge?
Stop it. Like, you sat there, you were disrespectful, came with another apology, and was still disrespectful. Like, the end of the day, like, if you hate black women, then you probably hate your mom. Because who did you come from?
Okay, this whole thing, they're doing it again. They're talking about the mums. I said this before, women, stop speaking about men's mums. Like, a man them knows that if I say to a man, you probably hate your mum, that's going to be war. From that moment, your mum, what'd you say about my mum? We're going to crash out. But women think they can say, same thing what they said to him on the show, oh, that means you must not love your mum, or isn't your mum sassy? Doesn't she snap? Stop speaking about man's mum. We don't want to date our mums. What's wrong with you? Like, stop it. Because it's a trigger. Like, and if a man says that, just know we're crashing out. But women think they can say about a man's mom, like, that's wrong. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. And this is what's happened. Do you get me? Us men understand that once you mention a man's mom, it's up and it's stuck. But you think you can say it and, oh, woe is me, and he's the bad guy. But you're talking about a man's mom, and this is what they did on Batchat, and they wondered why a man crashed out. Like, I beg you don't talk about a man's mom. This is a bit of advice to girl. Just make your point. Just make your point without speaking about a man's mom.
Like, get it together. Stop hating on us. We love y'all. The thing about black women, all we want to do is love black men, protect all of that black men. And it's like, we're not getting that love back. First off, I'm a black woman. So
I'm going to pull it back.
Show your hair. Show your hair. Show your teeth. Show your missing teeth. How about that? I think that whole situation, first off, you don't have to down black women and start bigging up your Asian woman or whatever it is just to try to prove a point. Like, if you was mad at something she said and then tried to retract it, no, I was saying black women have beautiful hair and, you have to show your hair. Stop it. Like, you sat there, you were disrespectful, came with another apology, and was still disrespectful. Like, the end of the day, like, if you hate black women, then you probably hate your mom. Because who did you come from? Like, get it together. Stop hating on us. We love y'all. The thing about black women, all we want to do is love black men.
Dropping bad bombs.
All of that black men. And it's like, we're not getting that love back.
I am not a believer of tearing people down.
Hey, Trina!
If I think something's wrong, I will speak to you appropriately offline. It's not everything that needs to be done for entertainment. And again, I interviewed Ginger J on RTM. So I'm fully aware of some of the things he's gone through, the therapy that he's gone through, his childhood, his upbringing. So I would never gonna add to that. But as a black woman, a lot of the comments that were said, they were very much disparaging. But I was also aware that there's some women that are like that, and they're not me.
I can't say he kind of went mad. I think, it's what he's gone through, and it's what he's experienced. Do you get what I'm saying? And I know a lot of black women didn't like what he said and everything, but that's the situation that he's gone through. And we're quickly to bash each other, and we're quickly to tear each other down. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we need to just see, what's going on with my man? Why would he say such a thing?
So again, I've met Ginger J personally, and I did hit him up when all this was going on. I did message him. So I personally like Ginger J. Like I said, I've met him in real life. He's always been nice. He's always been respectful to me. I'm not saying that what he did was right, but again, the same thing as Elaine the Pain, he is entitled to his opinion. I feel like we as a community, especially as black women, we need to understand if someone says that we are not their spec, it's okay. We don't have to go too mad. We don't have to, insult their partners but why? But why don't you like black women? But why? They just don't. And it's okay. There's other people that will like us. And I feel like in society as a whole, especially like with Ginger J, with Elaine the Pain, sometimes when people put their points across and it's not understood, or because it's not the same as everybody else, we kind of jump on this bandwagon where we want to attack everybody or attack that person. So whether it's Ginger J, whether it's Elaine the Pain, and I feel like we just need to be like, okay, that's his opinion.
Ginger J is my guy, but he said a lot of wrong things.
He did,
which I definitely don't agree with.
Neither do I. But he's my guy.
You say he's going through the right steps with therapy and all these things.
Yep.
So look, we give other people chances. We've got to give everyone a chance. Yes, he did wrong. Should we dash him away for life? I don't think so.
Neither do I.
Everyone deserves a second or third chance, but yeah.
Ginger J, again, one of my peoples. I just think that he had a bad moment on camera. And I think that places like Backchat should be abolished. It is tearing down what black people, and until people understand that, they'll get it. And I tell all my creators, do not go on platforms where you think that it will do better for your platform to grow. That's not the way to grow. The way to grow is organically. Be yourself and you will grow faster and better, and just pray that this is the path that God has chosen for you. Done.
Ginger J. You know what, yeah? Sometimes your biggest curse will be your greatest blessing. Shout out to Ginger J. Ginger J is doing phenomenal things at the moment. He really is. He really is doing phenomenal things at the moment. But if you fast, how many months? This is 4 months, over 4 months, coming up to 5 months now. The Backchat episode where this is why I don't date black women. So Ginger J was the special guest on the show. We were having special guests now in the audience. I wasn't aware that Ginger J was coming. Ginger J is my good friend. Oh yeah, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Ginger. Even though it's gonna come out later, but still, you know I shouted you out. See, I'm a real one. I'm even shouting at Jay on his birthday. Hey Jay, I hope you're seeing this, man. That's for, so let me get my coins off you. So I shouted you on your birthday. Now let me get my money off you too. Nah, I'm being serious. Happy birthday, bro. I didn't do it for that, but I did it because you are like, listen, Ginger J is actually my brother. We've in this content creation space, we've been through a lot. He's given me opportunities. He's put money into my pocket, physical money into my pocket. I've had opportunities through him, which he didn't ask for anything. We met organically, and that's just it. We just locked in. Like, we've just locked in. That's all it is. So, you know, I will support my brother. And when he goes wrong, I'll tell my brother when he goes wrong. You might not see it online, but don't think that we won't speak about it. But that's the thing about being brothers. So, like, he did a lot. He said things I didn't agree with, but he also said things I did, and I didn't. And I saw people do a lot worse. So I just wanted people to keep the same energy, which I didn't see they did. And because they didn't, it was my job to show people the hypocrisy and taking off your wig versus putting man into prison and threatening to rape kids and embarrassing a newlywed woman. It's a lot worse than what Ginger J said. But people pick and choose outrage, selective outrage. So big up Jay, that's my brother. Happy birthday. He's a good friend of mine. So when I saw him brought on, I was like, oh, sick. Welcome to the show. Cardo brought him on. Cardo's the one that got him on the show. Because if Ginge wasn't, if it was me that brought him on the show, I would have briefed him and told him a few things about the show, let him know everything's recorded and let him know about, you know, don't go too mad. So the question was about, is dating outside of your race considered self-hate? Now, when they asked me the question, if they tried it with King Richard first, they tried it with me, and I just simply said, and I answered to how I wanted to answer, and I made it very clear. When Majesty said that she dated outside of her race, the girls they were like, oh my God, tell us about it. They didn't have any questions for her. So Ginger J opened up. He started speaking about going to jail, and the girls he was dating are saying that, you know, black women cheated on him. And he just explained his story. But he said it must have been the specific black women I was dating at the time. You need to go and watch it. A lot of people didn't. They've only watched the clips. And then essentially one of the ladies said, well, if you don't find any other women, black women pretty, what about your mom? So, and this was the triggering point. So Ginger J said that he's got an Asian woman. And then when they said about his mom, that's when he went and got triggered. And then he was like, oh, take off your wig, take off. And everyone saw in the scene what's happened, right? Now, what you won't know is this is Backchat. Backchat entertainment. It's an entertainment show. When Ginger first got up, I got up straight away. Straight away. As soon as you got up, I got up. I tried to calm him down, and then production were like trying to sit down. They told me to sit down. You won't see that because it's cut out. Cool. So they were having their back and their forth, but Backchat is made for back and forth. The rules of Backchat state this: you can say whatever you want to say. Just you cannot put hands on anybody. If you put hands on someone, that's it. You're off the show. That's it. That's it. You're done. There's no question. And if that person wants to press charges, they have to comply. So everyone knows this. So everyone's protected by that. All right. So just to make you aware. So obviously they've crashed out, and then he's now walked off. Okay. And when he's walked off, he's crashing out outside again. I'm not privy to what's going on. I don't know what's going on because I'm not in there. All right, the episodes happen. We've filmed everything, okay? Mind you, we filmed like 18 episodes. I can't remember. This was one of the early episodes. And we filmed loads after that. Everybody was cool. Everybody was blessed. We shot loads of episodes. It was fine. Then when the episodes come out now and it's going viral, right? Then what starts to happen is the narrative starts to get built around protecting black women. Oh, the men ain't doing anything. Why the men just sitting there? Why the men not doing anything, right? But we're not supposed to do anything. It's Backchat. Do you understand? So then it started off with, the women start trying to attack us and attack me specifically. Oh, you're laughing, you're this. Hold on a second. It's a show. It really is a show and it's designed for that. But then the women started using it and weaponizing it. So the women were getting a lot of support worldwide. This went worldwide. This was everywhere. I was getting attacked from blogs in America, from black women, or this, because Ginger J had, Ginger crashed out a little bit afterwards as well. So, yeah. So Ginger had obviously turned off his comments, but I was still there. They were attacking me, worldwide attacking me for a while. All the content creators were talking about it. Zizi made a video. I'm using some specific names that spoke about it. Zizi spoke about it. Elaine the Pain spoke about it. Ice Cube spoke about it. I'm using specific people that spoke about it. It's funny. Everyone that spoke about it, they've had moments equally still. What am I trying to say is, this went crazy, right? He would then be dropped from Pen Game from it. Margs put out a statement that he said that he supports black women and he will not be having Ginger J anymore, which, if you know Pen Game, you'll know that Ginger J was an integral part of Pen Game. He was literally on the stage with Margs. Like, he was a big part of it. It created a lot of divide, and a lot of people criticized Margs' decision on it, even though lots of women supported Margs. Of course, they're going to support it. So that kind of happened. But socially, they came at his brother, he came at his mother, came at his girl. They came at everyone in his family. He was, some of the things I see about what they were wishing on Jay, it was one of the worst things. But sometimes the worst thing that happens is probably your greatest thing. Ginger J's following went up. His YouTube, he got monetized straight away. His views went up. Then he's recently started his own rap league called the G Zone, which, it's just another rap battle league. And he just dropped his first show on Christmas Day, and the views are going crazy. It was number 2 hyped.
Do you know what? I had a lot to say about Ginger J at the time, and I still don't rate what he done or how he did or said what he said. But I do agree with the fact that everybody should be able to have their own opinions. And if he feels that way about black women because that's how he's seen black women in this light, then that's his business. I just feel like he could have said it in a better way. And I feel like he definitely got what he needed to get at the time.
I'm just saying, his lynching was horrible. I think it was an overkill. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. He stole a suite and got shot with 5 AK-47s. Like, to the chest, dome, bolt, everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, out wherever he's at, the doctor was able to Dr. Doolittle with him. I don't know. But yeah, it was vicious. And also, yeah, why ain't nobody handled the Everest bitch like that? Can I say bitch? I can't say bitch, sorry. The woman what's her name? Why ain't nobody handled her like that?
I say I'm half Jamaican. Big up everyone that survived Hurricane Melissa.
Yeah, big up
RIP
them.
all of those who lost their lives, all of the people that lost their families, their houses. And you know what? Jamaican people are some of the most resilient people that I've ever come across. Even when Hurricane Melissa was happening, I would go on TikTok lives and the people are dancing. You know what I'm saying? They make a good situation out of a bad situation.
Sad times, man. Big up my people. Like, it actually mashed up Jamaica. Like, it mashed up Jamaica bad. And it's sad. Like, it's proper sad. I didn't expect, obviously we see hurricanes, we see these things happen, but to see it happen at that level was crazy. So big up to Jamaica. And yeah, I just hope they get as much help as is needed.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch, bro. Come and mash up my house, bro. You know my power's still out, bro. My father just say we ain't got no more power till like March, bro. Where man's people's at, bro. That's no power, you know. That's generators and beer fuel, and you get me, bro. Man's got to ship over generators from China, bro.
Hurricane Melissa, sad, man. It literally affected every single part of Jamaica, and I just hope that the world doesn't forget, and that they continue getting the aid that they need to rebuild.
They're tearing down a lot of different countries. And Jamaica's been building itself, building its country for years. Do you get what I'm saying? And for them to do that just to create a smart city is crazy. And took a lot of people's homes away, and a lot of people have passed away. People's family have literally passed away. Do you know what I mean? And this is only for them to build something for them, for themselves, to gain money. And if we're gonna even say it's even much more deeper than what it is, because Jamaica right now, they've come to discover that they've got oil over there. You get what I'm saying? So they try to play games with us.
So wait, let me get this right. Are you saying it's a conspiracy that
100% it's a conspiracy. 100% it's a conspiracy. Why would a hurricane just hit like that?
It's impacted me personally. Half of my family are from Jamaica. My sister actually moved out to Jamaica, and my nephew was out there at the time. I want people to know that it's great that you're donating now and you're supporting now, but this is not just for now, and it's not just for show. Like, this effort that people are making needs to be over a longer sustained period. And I might have not done anything visually yet, but we've got things in the pipeline to make sure that we are supporting throughout the long haul.
So Jamaica's my country. So I have, family members out there, and I give God thanks that they weren't heavily affected by Hurricane Melissa. But I know that a lot of people were. And I think it's important that we shouldn't, just because you see Jamaica thriving, what's that? Oh.
So the thing is,
It's okay.
making noise, Cairo. I'm told in this question. Sorry. Just
all
because
right.
you see Jamaica thriving.
Yeah, just because we see Jamaica thriving, because, they're bouncing back really quick, especially in places like Kingston, where, they haven't been heavily affected. It's important to keep giving, keep reaching out, keep doing, all that we can, keep sending barrels down, keep reaching out to family, friends, even just they might not have been affected physically, but also mentally.
First of all, prayers and shout out to Jamaica. Jamaica is such a resilient country, though. And what I love about Jamaica is that Jamaica and Jamaicans is that one thing they're going to do, they're going to band together, they're going to stick together. So definitely from Hurricane Melissa, we saw so many relief efforts. I know back when I went back home to New York for a couple of weeks, definitely gathered up a whole bunch of my clothes to send out there. But it's Jamaica. Jamaica's going to come back stronger than ever.
I like a few tracks on there, but to be fair, I don't like to criticize music that I haven't taken in properly. But so far, it's a bit boring for me and that's the reason why I haven't taken it in fully. But from what I've heard, he's rapping in it, like he's doing what he's supposed to do. It's just that my palate at this particular time can't take that music right now.
I didn't actually listen to the album, but that's because it's not my kind of music. But man, Dave's a heavy hitter, bro. Dave's gonna do what he's gonna do. Big up, congratulations. Did it go number one?
No, did it go number one? It did, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did I ask about Dave?
Did it?
Did
it go number one?
I just realized I didn't ask about Dave.
Did it go number one?
Did it go number one?
Yeah, it must have gone number. Yeah, because that's Dave. That's what we expect Dave to do. The reason I said what I said because it's like Kendrick, innit? Like I don't really, me personally, I don't listen to. That's not really what I listen to. But I know I'm gonna always, if Dave drops, he's going number one. Congratulations, big up my man.
I haven't actually listened to it, but Dave is so sick. I think it's just gonna be amazing. Yeah, big up him. I couldn't even get tickets for my son for his show, so obviously people are on it.
Dave is my artist. Dave is my fave. Someone get me tickets to Dave's concert because I can't believe it's sold out. That album, his body of work, his content, his lyricalism, his clarity, his diction. Dave is my artist, and not in the artist like I want to learn these songs word for word. I just want to sit and soak in it and just take it in.
All right,
it's a great body
easy,
of
Trina.
work, and I love Dave.
Dave's album, I gave a little listen to it. I'm not really a guy that listens to all the, the slow songs, but I think he's got some good songs on there. I like 27th Birthday. I like him and Kano. For me, anyways, that's not my type of music, anyways.
A lot today, a lot of man, yeah.
Yeah, like don't get it twisted. You listen to it if I don't know if you're having like a thoughtful day. That's what you call it, a thoughtful day, and you wanna listen to some articulating lyrics. So for me, Dave is a wicked artist, and I just think that for me, that's not just my type of music. Lovely artist, I think 10 out of 10. Great for Britain, great for the UK, but for me, yeah, he's not someone I listen to all the time.
I'm happy that he really whooped his ass. I am. And then it's good for Anthony because then he lose like a few boxing matches.
Hey, Ginge, your cousin, your gal.
Got a few L's under his belt. So it's just a nice...
Hey, Ginge, are you going to drop content for her? Peachie Suzie, because she's on you. Like, I feel like Ginger's watched her and he's like, yeah, she's on the list. She's made the list. Who is she? Peachie Suzie. She's a comedian and content creator. She's actually, you might have seen a video when she goes around, I'm looking for men. Like, go check her out. Peachie Suzie, that's her name. Peachie Suzie on Instagram. You go check her out. She's actually, I've seen some funny content. I actually thought you guys could have probably, you know what I mean, meant some funny content. She's literally ginger. She's literally ginger too. Like, what? Ginger lives matter. You guys are supposed to stick together. There's not many of you.
It'll come back for him. Good for him.
He fine. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm actually happy that he beat Jake Paul. I was concerned for a little bit.
She's looking for men.
Well, actually, no. Do you know what? I wasn't concerned because AJ is a professional boxer, and but I'm glad that it didn't go any other way because that would have been absolute madness and career killer.
You could break my jaw for a couple 100 million. Like if I was gonna, if you said you were to give me like 10 million, how much do you make off that?
Pause.
That big million.
Pause. You can what?
Brother, I'm saying, I swear his jaw got broke, innit? His jaw got broke, innit? For how much million?
Is it just me that's a bit wide? You can,
bro, your mind's corrupted, bro. How is that a why, bro? We know Jake Paul got his jaw cracked by AJ, bro. For like 10 mil, for like 20 mil, bro. I'm saying, bro, I'll take that. Do you get what I'm saying?
That was entertaining for it was too entertaining for my liking, innit? But obviously everyone's made lots of bread. I would do the same thing. In fact, I was actually one of the first people to say I wanted to fight AJ back in the day, innit? Like back, obviously no one knows me in my friendship group. I wanted to fight AJ from back in the day. For 100 million, I'll still fight AJ. But I might do the get hit once and go down vibe, innit?
Big up AJ. I've been team AJ. You see me in the comments. AJ is my guy. I've never left his side. I'm not one of those fair weather supporters. I am with team AJ each and every day. And I'm happy that he showed Jake Paul what time it really is, because what does he think it is? Like, you tried to humiliate Mike Tyson. Someone had to take you out. Like, I want someone else to
We
do
will
it again.
take you out.
So,
Take them out.
Big
We will
up
take him
AJ
out.
each and every time. That's my
Take 'em
guy.
out.
Do you know what, yeah? Big up AJ, my dog. You know what I mean? You want to shout him out for even donating money to a charity that we preferred for the fight. Unfortunately, the fight didn't happen, but I appreciate him and want to say to him, thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? And also big up Poser for linking that up for man. Do you know what, yeah? I'm happy that AJ took that fight. And I'm happy AJ dealt with him the way he dealt with him. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, AJ should have took him out of the first round. AJ, you got to remember, my man's running. You get what I'm saying? And when you're running, you can't really move the way you want to move.
Big up Anthony Joshua. Jake Paul's just been running his mouth all year, doing the most. So Anthony Joshua won. He won gracefully. He won respectfully. He carried himself well through that fight. So big him up. The right person won.
AJ should have knocked him out first, second, third round. He should have. But I understand that, yeah, AJ's a bit rusty. I knew AJ was going to win. If he didn't win, they were just both going in there for a little...
Bro, AJ just had to... Guys, he could have knocked him out the first... Go look at all the people AJ's fought. AJ was... It was all about money and they couldn't knock him out too soon. But AJ went a little bit off the script because he broke man's jaw. But that's what happens when you fight a professional. Like, he was always going to knock him out in the 6th round. That's enough for the bettors. You think AJ could go and knock him out in the 1st round, then all the people that bet in, they're going to lose too much money. They got to allow people to actually... Just like when McGregor fought Mayweather. Do you know how much people bet for McGregor to beat Mayweather? Are you stupid? There's no planet that McGregor can beat Mayweather. But if they don't believe it, then the bets are going to be one-sided. People have to believe in the stupidity. But people actually believed that Jake Paul could beat Anthony Joshua. Are you stupid? The moment that Anthony Joshua decided to turn it up, my man was slumped. So, but the belief will get people to vote, will get people to bet, and the betting and that. And then once you got to the 6th round, he was like, right, this is over. He's getting tired of this game. And he put a stop to it straight away. Did you get me? Like, that's all it was. 70 million in the back pocket. Come on, Anthony Joshua. This was just a money grab. Easy money grab.
Cash injection, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, RIP Lats.
I rate Jake Paul because the last 5, 6, 7 years, he has put in the work and he's done his thing in terms of actually learning to be a fighter. It's not like he's like Swarms or flipping, I don't know, KSI even.
They Paul and AJ. Oh, AJ's actually my boy now. Yeah, man. Well done, AJ. I know you got the big bill. Again, I feel like AJ should have knocked him out from the 1st round, but I feel like at the same time, as much as people said it was a stunt and where you could see Jake was just running, and if AJ had the chance to, when he had the chance to knock him out, he did. But AJ, we want to see you back in the ring, and I want to come to a training camp, and I'm ready.
Jake Paul versus AJ. Listen, big up my boy AJ, man. AJ, this is why they really hate you. They hate you because you can do things that none of these men can do. Like, you have opportunities that these guys could only dream of. And AJ, you see how they're treating you now in America? Like they just discovered a new fighter for beating. You know what's a bit RIP Lats and RIP Cena, his coach and his personal trainer, which were also his tight boys, man. We filmed this just before, I think the next day that must have happened. So we filmed this just before the announcement what happened to Anthony Joshua in Nigeria. So it's quite, at this point, we're still big, you know what I mean? So there's no RIP Lats, no RIP Cena, because we just filmed this before. So we're gonna just put that out there. It just shows you how things can happen, innit? You know what I mean? So RIP to Lats and Cena, unfortunately. Yeah. And someone that let's keep it real, you was always gonna beat, right? Imagine you beat Andy Ruiz. His career would have been different in America.
Boy, all the English ladies have been onto AJ for the longest time, so it was only a matter of time before the Americans got onto him, innit? But I knew he was gonna win. I had faith. had faith. But I feel like that whole thing, I feel like Jake is so smart. Like he just knows what he's doing. This is just a money making thing.
I feel like Andrew Tate is a scam, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, what has he done? Okay, cool. He's been great at talking. Before he forwarded into this space, he was talking reckless to go viral. Cool. He created clipping. Amazing. But, bro, like, you've entered a space. You're fighting a nobody. You've lost your fight. And it makes me just realize that everything you're speaking about, for me, is like, bro, like, okay, cool, you're just a great speaker. Like, but if we actually look at Andrew, he was once the most searched engine, Google search engine in the world. So how on earth are you fighting someone that's not on your level? Furthermore, you shouldn't even be fighting no one, because when I think of Andrew Tate, I'll think of like a Jay-Z, I'll think of like a 50 Cent. He's in that caliber of like the business moves you're gonna make, the positioning you're gonna make, but you fighting on Misfits. I bought shares. Okay, cool. You bought shares in Misfits. You bought Misfits. Amazing. Why are you fighting on Misfits?
He should have never. Andrew Tate set himself up. You should have never. You bought shares in the company. You should have never ever fought. All right, unless you was fighting someone like KSI, you went and fought this no name, and you leveraged him. And look, you're 40 years old. And he's a 22-year-old guy. Like, let's just, doesn't matter. You haven't been a consistent fighter. Like, you know what I mean? And youth, you know, he's youthful, he's strong. And your whole brand, it doesn't matter. Even if you made 10 million, 20 million, that it wasn't worth the money because of how it's affected your brand. And yeah, so you should have never taken that fight. This is why Bugsy Malone doesn't fight. Bugsy Malone can fight. He's really good to fight, but he's not going to take the fight because he knows that, you know, people can see him hit pads, they can say he can fight, but unless he takes a fight, he's unproven. This is why Spray said he wants 100 bags to fight, because he knows, Spray knows people want to see him knocked out, but he's not going to do it for 20 bags, 30 bags. Nah, but he'll do it for a figure that he considers to be something. Then if he loses, then he loses, innit? Do you get me? But that's why you don't take fights unless they're going to be whatever. If Andrew Tate was taking this, it should have been a setup. That should have been, no, the guy was going to take a drop or something, because it would have hurt your brand. There was no point Andrew Tate taking this fight. It didn't do anything to help him whatsoever. It only put a chink in his armor. He should have never taken the fight. The both CEOs, him and Jake Paul, they both took an L. CEOs need to stop trying to get, you know what I mean? Nah, B. So I'm saying to you, man. So Andrew Tate rubbed himself out. He did.
Even if you're gonna fight KSI, cool, I get it. 60 mil, 70 mil, whatnot. I know for a fact, I saw a tweet. There's no way that Misfits made 60 mil on that fight. No way. So obviously, even though what he represents in terms of the youth, like, but I just feel like, bro, like over this period of time, it's always just been great at talking, and he's marketed himself well. But if we aren't, and all these hate lovers are gonna be like, oh, you're chatting rubbish, but what has he done? That's my thing. That's my take on Andrew Tate. He's here, get him on the pod or whatnot, but what has he done? Like, okay, cool. People are going to talk about him years to come for being a great marketer. What has he done?
You know what? I don't even believe Andrew Tate is that kind of fighter, you know, because the way he go beat up here, it was silly. My man shouldn't have beat him up like that. Not like that. You get me? But I think it's gonna shut him up. He can't give that tough talk that he normally gives. You know what I mean? He can't really give that tough talk that he normally gives.
Oh, absolutely good for him. You want to sit there and act like you are such a alpha male, especially as a black man. Because, honey, when I found out he was black, I said, who, what, where, when, why? But yeah, I think he really needed that humble pie, because afterwards, oh, you know, I'm almost 40 years old and I'm still, but yeah, you are such.
I think it's funny that she's questioning Andrew Tate's blackness. Wait, I think it's absolutely hilarious that she is questioning how black Andrew Tate is when, I mean, Exhibit A. Now, I'm just saying, It's not the pot calling the kettle black. You know what I'm saying? That was a pun, but it really isn't. Like, do you get me? So let's look at
alpha male, and the alpha male guy.
Let's just look at, you know what I mean? Let's stop having people. Remember, if we're gonna do how black are you, then I'm gonna step involved and tell you all of you guys ain't black. How about that? I'm gonna start coming and saying, where is your Bantu features? Where is your like?
Humbled. I think that was exactly what he needed.
Boy, man, yeah, as in that must be a hard loss for him, innit? Because his vibe is all this super masculine, no one can't chat to me vibe, and it's not like he got beat by an actual proper person, innit? I'm not even sure that guy's a real fighter, innit? So that's embarrassing. But if he's rich, you know what I'm saying, enjoy your life, man. I'm saying lay up with some nice girls, buy a new nice car, buy a new nice house, man. He'll be all right, man.
Tate, a big up Tate. Tate's cold. I don't think Tate losing means anything. In a fight, there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser. I respect that Tate got in the ring. He didn't need to. Do you get what I'm saying?
I swear, go.
Andrew Tate, this is why you can't listen to everyone. He's talking all this, I was a UFC fighter, no, I was an MMA fighter, this, that, red. He got his head bust by some amateur. Like, yeah, he got all the chat, but he can't back it. So, yeah, the joke, man.
Do you know what? I kind of like Andrew Tate. There's something about him that I like. Sometimes I agree with some of the things he says, although some of the things he says are wild. But I feel like it's about time he got little licks still.
Achi.
Okay, you see SPAC here. Now, I've been to SPAC before.
Oh.
Now, all I can say is when I went there, nothing crazy happened to me.
Hey, big up Doug MPA. Happy New Year, bro.
There. Now, what I would say is I am wary of jumping on the bandwagon against them because police have been, I know people bust case all the time, but there's been too many investigations against them and nothing has stuck yet. So it's one of those ones. Would I go there again, knowing the information? No. Would I send my children there? No. But as a Christian, an alleged Christian institution, I am against condemning them because I don't know any of the facts in it.
You see, Bouncer, yeah, with his 24 hours and his nonchalant life with his no fixer bone.
No fixer bone.
He is going for everybody. But if it was anybody that he needed to go for, it was SPAC Nation still. I feel like they're just wild. And the things that I've seen, you cannot still support these people.
Well, good for him that he's exposing. That's one thing I can actually support because I think SPAC Nation is a cult. And I do think that they do some horrible things in the name of Christianity. And I'm glad that he's shedding light to it and he's exposing that. But yeah, there was a comment that said something about Pastor Toby. He was like, this nigga survived BBC, Panorama, the Metropolitan Police, and Bouncer thinks he's going to do something to overthrow this guy.
Bouncer's doing good work, you know. But I don't know if you could go against SPAC Nation. They might be the final boss still. They've got real powers going on over there. Their thing's serious judge, bro. They're Pastor Toby's untouchable. He's like Thanos, fam.
And that's a wrap.
One thing I will say is that obviously I'm a Christian and I don't belong to a denomination. I'm just a born again disciple of Jesus Christ. And from what I've seen from SPAC Nation and that man named Toby is not of God. However, what I will say is that the people that are speaking out against it, like say Bouncer, I think it's important to speak out of correction and a place of striving for righteousness. Obviously, I know Bouncer is not a Christian himself. He's Muslim. So I feel like more of our own community.
I'm gonna stop her there for a second. Hold on a second. Our community is too busy supporting Pastor Toby and praying to him, pulling up in Ferraris. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Like, it don't matter what religion you have, Pastor Toby and what they're doing and all the stories that come out about them, there is enough. Okay, they're talking about earlier when I was talking about No Smoke Without Fire and Tim Westwood. SPAC Nation has enough stories, enough people have come out, enough young people, enough young women. Like, how many more stories do you need before you understand this is a demonic? Like, so it just lets me know grown people want. It's about prosperity preaching. It's not about God. It's about prosperity, about wealth and preaching, and that's what they preach. There's no word. No one preaches the word of God there.
Should be speaking out and correcting Toby and SPAC Nation, because I see a lot of our own community that call themselves Christians supporting him, which makes me sad, because I just feel like, don't play with God. He's not one to be played with. But at the end of the day, when it comes to that time, it's just going to be between you and God, and you have to answer for, you know, your actions and what you've done on this earth. So I actually pray for Pastor Toby. Oh, sorry, he's not a pastor.
Mr.
I
Toby.
pray for Toby, and I pray that God will change his heart around, turn his heart fully towards him, and that he will actually fully surrender. And, you know, even in the word, it says, don't lead my people astray. So I pray that even the children, the young people that are attending this place, SPAC Nation, I pray that they fully know the Lord, they come to know Jesus, they have an encounter with Jesus themselves, and that they will become saved.
I don't want to say too much, but what I will say is spirituality, faith are not exempt from scrutiny.
I don't really want to talk about this too tough, but you know, I'm gonna say this though. Big up Bouncer for doing what he's doing. And the reason I don't want to talk about it, but I am gonna say something about it, yeah. Look, I believe in God. Yeah. I don't believe in the religion stuff, but I believe in God. And I feel like when people are doing these kind of things, or, you know what I mean, trying to force people to give money towards some, what do they call it?
Seed.
Give back, or for the what?
Tithe.
Yeah, the tithes. I've never heard in the Bible Jesus say, like, put some money down for some tithes. You know what I'm saying? But they're destroying a lot of people's life with that. And you know, a bigger Bouncer for.
Remember, I think it was like Panorama. So many years ago, about 15 years ago, they did this whole like documentary on them. And even then, I remember thinking, oh, they're going to get them out of here, but they just didn't.
Bouncer is doing God's work. I don't know what I'm not even going to call the man a pastor, but I don't know what they got going on over there, but there's a special place, and they're going to have a special judgment, because I'm hearing all sorts of frauds and money laundering, and so and now pedophilia, bro. It's crazy in a church, bro. It don't add up.
Crazy.
It's not adding up at all.
Hey, Bouncer, big you up, man, because you're going against I don't even know what to call them, man. I can't call them a church. You're just going against a crew that is relentless as well. So, Bouncer, thank you for pushing that awareness about SPAC Nation. I feel like everyone needs to know. And yeah, man, that's all I can say about it, because I feel like if I say something, the camera's probably going to break or something, or the light will fall on me somehow. So I'm not saying nothing. Bouncer, keep doing what you're doing.
I have to speak about SPAC Nation. I had to just let you lot know. You see what SPAC Nation is doing, yeah? You see, when I saw them images of a young girl battered by two pastors, two men of God from SPAC Nation, Pastor Sam, Pastor Terry, and her face is battered. I thought, yeah, cool. Every single day, every other day, I'm going to spread awareness. You see young girls and young boys having to give their wages for seeds to the church. Yeah, cool. It's not breaking the law, but this is a form of grooming and manipulation. And it's very important to show the younger generation that this is not it. This is not right. So the awareness that I spread, and to deal with hundreds of messages of like people breaking down, they affected man's mental health. And for me, it's like, this is something that I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up on the people, because a lot of people don't even want to come forward of what they've had to go through. And when I realized that everyone can make these jokes, these blog pages can collect money from Pastor Toby and they can post them and collect, but not all money is good money. It's dirty money. And sometimes you might look at life and be like, bro, why ain't nothing working for myself? Or why am I still stagnant? It's because of things like this. And I feel like shame on everyone. Like, shame on big influencers that's seeing this and they're watching this and they're seeing madness and they're not using their platform to even shed light. You know what I'm trying to say? But at the same time, who am I to speak? Because there's loads of things happening around the world, and if you speak about one thing, but one thing I'm gonna do, I'm never gonna rest until we spread awareness to the younger generation, young girls. Like, you stay away from Spat Nation. You stay away from Spat Nation. Period.
So, guys, that was the 2025 wrap up for Big Ego Media. A big shout out. Furthermore, let me just play that. Let me just play the end, because we played everything out, man. So let's just let Big Ego Media get there. Yeah, let them get that in. So yeah, that was the yeah, man. That was a 2025 wrap up. Shout out to Big Ego Media. Shout out to all the other content creators. Guys, there was a lot of stuff that happened in 2025. There was. But we've all made it to 2026, the ones that have, and we should be all grateful to it. It started off well already. We're being consistent. I want to give a big shout out to my new member to the team, Sweet Stuff, Auntie Sweet Stuff. She joined the channel today, and we definitely appreciate her. And she's been interactive, and we want to create a space where this space has always been for women, man. Like the man with voice doesn't mean we're not creating no island full of men. Nah, we care about men issues, and I'm a man, so I'm gonna obviously get that, but there's no man without woman, so equally women are welcome here, as long as they're willing to listen to what men have to say and take the lead from the men, and that's fine. We welcome the women here, and we welcome you, Sweet Stuff. So you are now a YouTube member. Big up the gang, and big up Ginger J as well. He said big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you hype up this video. And Jay was in the chat today, and he made it, you know what I mean, he made it a bit entertaining, man, you know what I mean. So Merc Zeno, I see you there. Big up Merc Zeno. Guys, I need everybody to like the video right now. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I need you to turn on your notification bells on my actual YouTube account, because when you turn on the notification bells, it allows you to see whenever I drop any content. And then yeah, like whenever I drop any content, you just come to my page like this and you can see it, and subscribe to the channel. Do you get me? So all you got to do is just turn on the notification bells like you have over there, and then when you do, you can check out my content. Big up Thierry, I see you, bro. Solo King, Mercs, Ginger, good watch, great watch, bro. Thank you for being a part of it. Big up G Zone, congratulations on everything. Put last year behind you. Everyone's done their reactions now. Everyone's spoken about it. You're fed everybody. Some people bought kids presents off you, man. So it's time for you to step into your greatness. You learned a lot. Take the things you've learned and yeah, man, then go and kill it, man. Congratulations, bro. Everything happens for a reason. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. You know what I mean? And you definitely have got it, man. So big up all the team, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells. Make sure when the video's out, you hype it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Now I'm on Twitch too. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really, I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't I don't know what I'm doing on Twitch, but I'm there though. I'm there too on Twitch. I just don't really know what I just don't really know what I'm doing. But look there, look. You think it's joke? There you go. I'm on Twitch too, but I don't really. I'm still trying to work it out. But we're on Twitch. My name is China. Cool. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells. We're gonna go again tomorrow, and we're out, guys. Enjoy my theme music. Take my theme music.